Welcome back to my hearth, traveler. Now that you've a warm place by the fire, I'll tell you another story. When a person becomes an adventurer, one of the best boons he can acquire is good friends. I know many stories about adventurers and good friends, but none so holds a place in my mind at being good at acquiring such companions as the young wizard Milo. You see, after we last heard about him, Milo found himself on the road to Whitesparrow, and he made some new friends along the way, as he always seems to do quite naturally, which is a magic in and of itself more important than a book full of spells.
So we come upon a wagon that's moving through a pathway on the road, and in the wagon is a monk, and he's sitting silently, and the wagon driver is a kindly old man. His name's Andrew, and he delivers goods to the city of Whitesparrow, and he just happens to give people rides, and this monk hopped on because he's a monk and he's finding his way, so he's just taking the ride. Well, this kindly guy was in the last city, and he came across this little wizard boy, about 13 years old, and he picked the kid up because the kid was on his way to Whitesparrow. So, Milo, you're hopping in the cart. If you want to introduce yourself, that'd be great.
Hello, my name's Milo, and I'm an aspiring wizard, and I am traveling to Whitesparrow to see this great wonder of the world. It's a giant six-fingered hind, and I've heard some rumors about some mysterious goings on there, and I'm trying to continue my education with field experience. So here we go.
And when you get in the wagon, you notice there's a monk in there, and if Kumo wants to introduce himself, that'd be great.
Sure. Is it customary to introduce from first person, third person? What?
Third person's fine. We kind of get an idea who your character is, and then you guys can get into character.
Okay.
Right.
I guess I can give you as much as I really know about him. He is from a monastery somewhere far away, and he is sort of traveling the world on what could be considered sort of an aimless mission to eradicate or defeat all evil that he comes across. So that's sort of his aimless mission at the moment.
All right, so you guys are in the wagon. You're just carrying along. Go ahead and you can begin, Chad, if you like.
Well, are you from around here?
No, I am from far away.
Oh, well, so am I. I'm from the Sword Coast.
How far is that from here?
DM, how far away would the Sword Coast be from your current setting?
As far away as you want it to be.
Well, it's a hop, skip, and a jumping away, is what people say. That's something that they like to say, I hear.
And what is your name again?
Oh, I'm Milo Bowen. I'm an aspiring wizard.
Milo, nice to meet you. My name is Kumo Morimoto.
Oh, nice to meet you, Kumo. That's a strange accent you have. I've never heard anything like that.
I tried to speak without an accent, but it's hard for me to.
What language do you speak in your old home? Does he have any foreign languages that he speaks?
I do, but they're languages that I would imagine wouldn't lead to this accent.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to wave my wand a little bit, and it's going to glow. And all of a sudden, Milo is now speaking to you in your native tongue. There. Now you can talk to me however you want. It doesn't sound like you have an accent.
Oh, perfect. Will this be continued for the entire duration?
But he still sounds like he has a British accent, but in your language.
Yes. All right, well.
Because he likes to make people feel comfortable.
And you guys chit-chat, and you're having a good time in there, and about a couple hours go by, and as the wagon continues down the road, you kind of hear some singing and some lute playing, and of course the wagon stops because Andrew sees another lost soul on the side of the road.
I have forgot. I wrote down the magic words to all my spells. That was supposed to be lingo understando. Oh, well.
Together. Get the next couple of lines, but then it goes secret tunnel, through the mountains. Secret.
That's fucking amazing.
Did you get all that? Because it was going in and out for me. I hope you got all that. I can hear that in
I
the
got
audio.
enough of it.
All right, good.
Did you enjoy that, little birdie?
Oh, wow.
I don't know about no little birdies, but I did, the wagon guy says to you. What are you doing out here all alone? This area is dangerous. It's swarming with bandits.
Well, the birds are always singing to us, and then we never sing back to the birds. They deserve a little music, too.
I suppose so, but couldn't you play your lute in my wagon? It will get you wherever you're going faster.
I suppose, but everybody always seems to be in a rush. But, well, my feet are a little tired. I guess I'll hop in for a little bit.
It's safer. Trust me, young lady. It's safer. So, you want to tell us a little about Kita?
So, hi, everybody. My name is Kita Greenborough, and I am just traveling around, and I love music. I've been playing it forever, and it's just so wonderful because it just spreads so much joy in the world, and I love playing for everyone that will listen, and sometimes even people who don't. And let's see, what can I even say about myself? So, you've heard about the Secret Glade, and so I'm kind of, while I travel, look for that, but, I might not ever find it, but here I am.
Well, hello, Kita. My name's Milo. That's wonderful that you're a musician. My master always said that music was the greatest form of magic that wizards don't perform anyway.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Milo. Aren't you a little young?
Well, I'm 13. I'm going to be 14 in like 3 months.
Oh, wow. That's pretty big. What do you do?
Well, I'm an aspiring wizard.
That is just wonderful. And who's this giant of a man? What's your name? I'm Kita.
My name is Kumo.
Well, nice to meet you, Kuma. What do you do? I love your...
Thank you. I travel. I'm a traveler. And,
Me too!
really?
Yes!
Super interesting.
I know, isn't it? It's so wonderful. You see so many faces.
And your songs were rolling up. You're very good.
Thank you. I had a very wonderful teacher.
Who was your teacher?
My teacher started with my mother, and so I played with her until I was like 19, and then I went and hung out with the elves for a little bit and tried to learn a lot of their songs, but their songs are just so beautiful and complex, so I'm still working on those, and now I'm just traveling, and whenever I pick up a song, I just learn it.
That's wonderful.
Who taught you how to be a wizard? Where's your master?
My master was the great Master Merlin from Neverwinter.
You studied under Merlin? Wow, he's pretty famous.
Yes, but not Merlin, like Merlin. It's Merlin, Murlen. So not that famous one, but he's kind of famous.
Oh, well, great. How wonderful.
I named my pet after him.
You named your pet after your master?
Yes.
That is the sincerest form of flattery.
Swish and flick, and this little poofy owl appears.
Oh, he is just the cutest. Oh my goodness. His name's Merlin?
Yes, and
Well-
the owl gets a little bashful and like flies around your head a little bit in a circle.
Oh, he is just the cutest. Maybe I'll sing to you a little bit, Merlin, when we have a little bit of time. Merlin, the cutie bird. Merlin, Merlin, Merlin. Aren't you so cute?
He likes attention and candy, and I put a little piece of candy in his mouth.
Oh, he is just to die for.
His favorite are gummy worms, but I'm getting low on those.
I mean, gummy worms is everybody's favorite, isn't it?
They're mine too.
So, Kuma, do you like gummy worms?
What are
Did I say worms or bears? I don't even remember.
It was worms.
Oh, dear.
you describe them to me,
They're
please?
delicious little treats. How would you describe them, Milo? They're just
Well,
the gooeyest, yummiest things.
The best thing would be for you to try one, and this like spectral hand like floats across the cabin with a gummy worm in its hand to give to you.
Very, very sweet. If you ask me, I'm not used to these titillating of foods.
Oh, you need a little more sweetness in your life.
That's all I eat is candy most of the time, until I feel like I'm gonna pass out, and then I eat real food.
Wow. I just eat whenever I pass by. Lots of berries, I guess, and those kinds of things. You know, if you walk the wilderness, it's always going to give you what you need.
Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna be careful about those berries though. Last time I ate one, it turned my face green.
Oh,
And,
that must have been a sight.
I was sick for quite a long time, but I'm better now.
Oh, that's good. Where's this headed? By the way, I was just kind of wandering and saw this beautiful little bird who needs to be sung to.
Oh, we're heading to Whitesparrow.
Whitesparrow. Very cool.
Yes, I'm going to see this cyclopean palm. It's one of the great wonders of the world. It's a six-fingered hand rising up out of the ground, made out of
Whoa.
a very mysterious substance.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Kuma, why are you going to Whitesparrow? You just kind of happened on this like me.
Yes, I was picked up, and I trust that this will take me somewhere where I need to go.
You don't know where you need to go? That's cool.
I myself do not know.
Ah, wow. Just a real wanderer. That's amazing. Not a care in the world, right?
Indeed, I do trust that I will end up where I'm intended to.
That's
Well, that's a
a
certain kind of freedom, isn't it?
Isn't it? Oh, that's the tree right there. Just living your truth.
That's right.
So, Andrew, how long have you been leading a wagon for? Is this your primary? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Is this how you feed your children? Do you...
Well, yes. Unfortunately, me and the missus don't have any children. We're too old for that. But I've just taken some supplies to the city for Sheriff Ruth Willowmane. Unfortunately, her supplies have been raided as of recently.
Oh, dear. That sounds just terrible.
Why so many supplies being raided?
Who could say? It's a dangerous area.
Well, and should I be worried about going to this town? I mean, I guess I'm really not worried about going anywhere, really.
Well, secretly, Andrew probably picked you guys up because more people on the cart might make it seem less of an easy target. I'm getting a little bit of feedback. A little, I can hear myself.
Gotcha.
Yes, echo. There is strength in numbers, that's for sure.
Oh, definitely.
So I gave you guys inspiration because you guys were just carrying on. It was wonderful hearing all y'all. So with this token, you guys can put it right on your character card. And and if you have a bad roll or another player has a bad roll, you can re-roll it.
All right, thank
You
you.
can use it or you can give it to someone else. I keep hearing myself.
We are currently putting up shared headphones.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I hate putting y'all out like that.
All right, how's this?
How is that?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Good.
Much better. There it
Oh,
goes.
that's great. But anyway, inspiration, you can give it to someone or you can use it yourself, but it's a handy thing to hold into your back pocket.
Thank you.
So,
I love that you have a token. Sorry, didn't mean to
okay.
interrupt.
A light rain starts to fall and a gloomy mist covers the landscape. A large tree has fallen across the road and it is crushing another wagon under its great weight. More fallen trees lie on the side of the road, so Andrew brings the wagon to a stop. Can't go any farther than this.
Oh dear, that poor tree. What happened? It must have been the wind. It's just so sad to see things like that happen. I suppose the unfortunateness with the wagon stings too, but that poor tree.
I hope there's nobody trapped in there. Let's go and see. And I hop off the wagon and I'm gonna trot over there with my little wand out.
Yeah,
I'll
you
hop
hop
off.
off. Yeah. Your weapons and your belongings. Drop them to the ground, and in the name of the Nightblades, we'll spare your lives.
Oh my goodness, you have got to be kidding me. Not the third time this week.
Woo! I'm very startled.
How do you want to proceed? You're being threatened by voices from the bushes.
I'm going to try and threaten back.
Are the bushes to the left and right of us?
Yes,
And-
you're in the middle
okay.
of it, so you're
So they're flanking us.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
My intimidation is awesome.
yeah,
I'm going to try and intimidate.
sure. So go ahead and roll for that intimidation.
Oh, no, a 13.
13. How would you say your
Can
intimidation?
yeah, let her do it. I'm going to
Yeah.
assist her, but let me hear her explanation of her
Yeah.
intimidation before
Go
I assist her.
Now, gentlemen, let me set this straight for you. This is not the nice thing to do. We should be going around spreading love and helping each other out instead of trying to take everything from everyone. It's just wrong. And don't you guys have probably mouths to feed and wives to be at home with? You better get home right now and go to them and say you are sorry and go get a good job. I am tired of seeing you on this street.
Listen, little girl. We got us a new leader, the Night Lord, and he expects us to bring some treasure back. Shut up, Tasty Pete. Don't be telling him everything.
Tasty Pete. How do you even get a nickname like Tasty Pete? That is just ridiculous. And Night Lord? Oh, come on, guys. You have got to be smarter than this.
She knows about the... Shut up, Tasty Pete. Next thing you know, you'll be telling her how you got your nickname. I'm just a chef.
Oh, well, now, Tasty Pete, if you have skills, you could very clearly work in an inn and make good money. And it's honest work and spread joy because everybody likes to eat delicious food. Just saying.
Enough of this small talk. We're going to take that wagon and we're going to take them goods, and if you're lucky, we won't take your lives.
I am Sir Milo Bowen, and I am a master wizard, and you would do well not to come any further. And you hear the crackling sound of lightning in the air.
Oh.
Do you want to roll an intimidation check?
I would like to roll an intimidation check.
What's your intimidation?
Like
Horrible.
-1.
Oh.
Yeah, -1.
You could try.
I'm going to roll for intimidation, and it is 16.
I rolled a 15.
All right.
Maybe he's right. Shut up, Tasty Pete. I don't know. I mean, she made a lot of sense. I'd like to have a job and a pension. And you can kind of hear some of the bushes moving and stuff. And you gather that about half of the, a few of the bandits have left, but a few. Arthur's like, we're here to do the job for the new Night King, the Night Lord, and we're going to get it done. And you see 3 bandits come out of the bushes. So we're going to roll for initiative.
Okay.
Oh! That one of me is a 20 plus. Sorry. Where's mine? Oh, shiza.
I have a 19.
Oh, I'm not even touching mine.
Highwaymen.
So 20.
I have a 24.
All right. Okay.
Kumo, what you got?
19.
19. Yeah. What you got, Chad?
5.
Okay. And what I do, just to keep things simple, is I do a 10, and then whatever their dex mod is. So a bandit has a dex mod of +1, so they're going to roll 11, so they'll go third. So you're first, Les. Show us what you got.
All right, baby. Okay, so spells are a bit new to me. I have 3 slots, which means when I fully rest, all the slots come back, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You get 3 spells a day.
Right. But I also have, for my traits, Bardic Inspiration.
Yes, that's a bonus action. You can cast that.
Okay, so I get 3 uses out of that. I do believe I would like Bardic Inspiration now. Let's see. I just roll a 1d6 or whatever?
Yes, and you give it to someone. One of your
I give it to
companions. One of your companions.
All right, Kumo, you are gonna get.
You're basically a walking inspiration token giver.
Yeah, are you guys ready for inspiration right now?
I'm ready.
Here it comes.
Yeah, it's not like the token. I give out my token, you can only have 1. You can give them as many as, I guess, the power allows you.
3, I think, yeah.
She's about to deal out the inspiration, though.
Oh, I'm about to do it. All right, everybody, I guess this is going to be a fight. Go! I want to rock! 1, 2, rock! I want to rock! I wanna rock!
I'm into it.
Let me just say, I haven't practiced that one very much, but I hope it works, so good luck!
I'm fascinated.
You get that.
What is this?
That's your extra. It's your bonus.
Yeah, what kind of dice is it? What kind of dice is it? Was it like a
It's a 1d6.
Yeah, D6.
1d6.
And I roll that myself when I go. Okay.
You can add that to one ability check, an attack roll, or a saving roll. For 10 minutes.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
We got you. I don't know whose turn it is, though.
Is that the end of your turn, Les?
That is... Ooh, where am I standing?
Well, you guys are standing on the road. I'd say that you're probably about 30 feet away from the bandits.
Okay.
They came out of the woods.
I'm gonna close... I'm gonna go to one of... Up maybe 15 feet or something.
Okay. So
Or no, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go up 15 feet.
All right, remember
And
you're
you
squishy.
still have an action available to you because the Bardic Inspiration is only a bonus.
Right, it's a bonus action.
All right.
But I think I might... I have...
You can do like a ranged attack if you have some kind of bow or something.
All I have is a dagger. Oh, I have a sling. I'll do that.
Does she
So-
have any cantrips or anything?
Cantrips. I think yes, I do
'Cause
actually.
you can cast a spell, level 1 through whatever.
Oh, I have vicious
And
mockery.
you can do a cantrip,
Yeah.
but you can't do 2 spells. So, but
Okay, so I already
Yeah, the Bardic
But-
Inspiration is not a spell.
right.
Oh, that's a cantrip.
No, it's just
No,
a
Bardic.
trait.
Okay. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's
It's
just
just an action. Got it.
Bonus action.
Kumo, we're learning too. At least I'm learning still.
Well, it's good to hear because I'm obviously far behind.
She has
you-
an action available to her and a 1 bonus action per turn, and she can use that Bardic Inspiration. It's just a character tree. It's not a spell or a cantrip.
but that's a bonus.
Yes.
Action,
So you
yeah,
now
so-
have an action ready for you.
So
to-
she could use a cantrip or a spell if she wanted to, right?
Yes.
So long as the cantrip or spell is an action to cast.
Yep.
Okay. Then I think maybe stay 30 feet back instead of moving.
Yeah.
And What's the biggest looking dude?
They all look about the same, but I would say Arthur is the leader. Best you can
Okay.
see.
I am going to cast
Alta.
Vicious Mockery, and so he will have to. Let's see. This save attack is a Wisdom 13.
What do you say to him? How do you mock him?
Oh, I shall
Glad you
mock
asked.
him, shan't I?
Since he failed, he rolled a 10.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, oh boy. Okay. Yes. Let's see. I'm gonna say, and I
Oh no.
And I
can't stand to be around. Everything about you. Everything about you. Everything about you. Everything about you.
Nice.
My lute has a little loose
It needs to be
string.
tuned.
My
Needs to be
lute has a
tuned.
little loose string there. Just give me a minute.
So looking
Nah.
at the
It's the best
Looking
time
at
I've ever
this-
heard that song.
looking at this spell on here, it says that I'm now got to take 1d4 psychic damage. So if you want to
Yes.
roll that,
Yes, I do. 2.
all right.
I don't mean to be so mean, but you guys are bullies.
So we but he also has disadvantage on the next attack roll, which means you're gonna go. Well, you're going next, Kumo. So basically, you get to roll 2d20 against him. You got advantage when you attack him, if that's who you want to attack.
Oh, that's
It
fantastic.
increases your odds of hitting him.
Yeah, because you get to roll and then take the higher one.
I get to
That's the
roll
advantage.
2d20.
Yes.
Because he's got
Um,
disadvantage. So if you'd like to, it's your turn. You can do whatever you want.
Okay. Let's say
I'm painting a picture for you. Coming out of the woods, on one side is one guy, on the other side is two, and one of those two guys is Arthur. That's the
Arthur,
one
okay.
that Kidda attacked.
Okay, I will begin to approach Arthur with sort of an acrobatic stride that's nearly invisible, we'll say. And given that I can move, I think 40 feet in
Yes.
one move, I think I can easily make it to him in time
Absolutely.
and finish with a quarterstaff attack, we'll say.
All right, sounds good.
And
I will attempt to strike him
Roll
with my
2d20,
quarterstaff. 2d20.
and
I think that is.
and you're gonna take
Oh.
the higher one.
yeah. Nice.
16
Plus-
plus. Where am I at here?
Right there. 6.
Plus 6. 16 plus 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 22.
That hits.
22.
And so now you roll the damage. So quarterstaff, if you're holding it two-handed, it's a plus 4, right?
Yeah, two-handed's the best way.
That's it.
6.
All right.
6 damage, I believe. And so what else can I do here?
And then you have a bonus attack, so you can hit him again.
Yes, I will also employ a bonus action. Let's say we do, and they all use key points.
The unarmed strike doesn't use
Okay,
key.
I will use unarmed strike. Okay, so I will go and afterwards, after striking him in the neck.
So is it among feet where you get a second attack?
It's a bonus
Yeah.
action, yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, unarmed
And
strike.
I think you can use this d6 for
Yeah, how do I roll damage on this unarmed strike?
gotta
you have
hit
to
him
roll
first.
again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So I
So
need to
D20?
roll this hit him first.
But now it's just gonna be 1d20 because it was the
Yeah.
Can he roll the
6, yes.
his roll sucks. So can you roll the d6 now that he
Yes.
knows it sucks?
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Roll a 3 on that, so it's total of 9.
Plus 6.
Oh, plus 6. So 4 plus 3 plus 6, 7 plus 6?
Yeah.
That's 13.
sounds to me like that hits. Yes.
Okay,
And now damage.
and now damage, which
Unarmed strike is a
a...
1d4 plus
D8?
4. 1d4 plus 4 because
Okay,
you're
okay,
unarmed
okay,
strike.
okay.
Yep.
Jesus. And that is a 2.
Plus.
Plus what? Plus 4. So 6 total.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So you kill this guy. How does it look?
Oh, I get to describe it.
Absolutely.
So the first quarterstaff strike struck his neck. He fell to his knees with a lot of gurgling noises, and then I will let's say I then knee him in his face. Let's go with that. The classic knee to the face.
It kills him
Knee
every
to the
time.
face.
Kills him every time. That's right.
Every time. All right. So, you have anything else to do? So you moved 30 feet. You could technically move your last 10 feet if you'd like at this time.
Okay. So let's say I move 10 feet away then.
Okay. So you back up to the group.
I
to
back
kinda
up
protect
towards
them.
where I had started my turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
Hopefully towards us.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna send the first bandit. He's gonna move his 30 feet towards Kumo to attack him.
Okay. What?
Don't forget you.
He rolled a 7.
I can always use this.
That's not gonna hit.
No, that's not gonna hit. So he sees how his AC works. And the other
Yeah,
one,
he's got a 17 for
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the class.
so the other one pulls up his light crossbow. He's gonna stay back and he's gonna attack with that. Oh, that one's a 19. So he shoots. Pew! That's gonna hit.
Do you have a?
And he's gonna take 5 points piercing damage. The arrow just hits him in the shoulder.
Okay.
React. No.
Okay, so 5 points of damage, right?
Yep, 5
Yes.
points piercing damage. The arrow just kind of went into his shoulder. It's a little
Okay.
light crossbow bolt. And you're up, Chad.
Okay, so the bandits standing close next to each other then?
Well, no, one of them has gone up on Kumo for melee combat. The other's 30 feet back by the woods on the side.
Oh, okay. Well, that negates that spell then. Let's, well, the mighty Milo will swoosh his wand around and say, Fearbolzen! And he, shoots a fiery bolt from his wand to hit the guy who is attacking Kumo. And that is going to be a dirty 20.
Oh, nice.
So that
dirty
will hit.
20. And he gets hit for 4 burning damage.
All right.
I told you I was a master wizard. Ha! Your mustache isn't very shapely anymore, is it? The sparks like fly off his facial hair.
All right, you're back. You got anything else, Chad?
No.
No cantrips?
That was a cantrip.
No spells?
No.
No bonus? Okay, well, all right. Yeah, level 2, yay. You're back up, Kidda.
Oh, right.
So you got one in front of Kumo, and one staying back by the trees with a crossbow.
I'm staying back by the trees with a cross. I think I shall. Let's try and maybe take some cover. And okay, so I need to be within 30 feet of the guy in the crossbow.
Yeah, the guy with the crossbow is 30 feet, yeah.
Yeah, but I definitely want to try and take a little bit of cover, and then
You can attack and then move at the end of your turn if you want.
I'm going to. I guess. Well, I want to do a spell,
Okay, awesome.
and so I guess that's kind of. I'm still kind of learning how these spells work and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, but
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking of hideous laughter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good, right?
Yep. And then
Yeah.
they have to make a saving throw.
They do have to
get out
make
of
a
that.
save. I think it's 13. So, oh no. Okay. So, hideous laughter, and are you ready? Because this is gonna be hilarious. And here we go. May this half pony, half monkey monster. But I get the feeling that you don't like. What's with all the screaming? You like maybe you don't like monsters. monsters so much. Maybe I used too many monkeys. Is it enough to know that I ruined a pony, making a gift for you?
I rolled with disadvantage because I like that song. He rolled a 7, so he failed.
Yes! So now he should be on the ground with the laughter. Oh, I love making people laugh. And I shall... So a spell is an action. So I'm going to run up... Oh no, I think I'm going to stay hiding because I don't really have so much of a good bonus action. So I'm going to continue to hide, I think.
Okay. Do you want to roll a stealth check?
Sure. It's a good idea. Oh, hey, 17.
So yeah, you get behind the cart and you're small. You're a halfling, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you get behind the cart and they can't see you too well. All right, so we're back to you, Kuno. You got the guy in front of you?
Okay, there's a guy in front of me who had previously attacked me, and then there's still a guy 10 feet away who would...
He's laying on the ground
hysterically.
laughing. He's laying on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Giggling.
Was that the effect of that song?
Yes.
Yeah,
All right,
he can't do anything right now.
And you can only attack
You can attack the guy in front of you, disengage, I do believe, because you're a monk.
Yeah.
And then run up to the other guy and use your bonus attack on him.
Okay, I don't know exactly how that coincides with my sheet here. So what exactly? That sounds great, and that's what I wanted to do. I just couldn't find
Okay.
the legitimate way of going.
Right, so go back up. You're only in bonus action right now. Keep going up.
Okay.
There you go.
Yes, so I would do a normal attack first on the guy, right?
Right. Remember, you can move, attack, bonus action.
Okay.
Now,
So
the thing to know is if you don't disengage, the monsters get a free attack against you. That's the thing to remember.
but doesn't he have, like... He has disengage as a bonus action, or as a monk trait?
Well, yeah, it's possible. I just was trying to clarify why you want to disengage. Because if you don't, I get to hit you.
Unless he kills you.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Which, I guess you could attack him, see if he dies, and then if he dies, you could do that.
And if he doesn't, I could still move anyway. Okay.
Oh, no, if he doesn't, you can then attack again.
Or you could disengage at that point if it's a bonus action.
Yeah. Okay, let's say I try to attack the man with a quarterstaff again.
Okay, sure. Just roll your d20.
D20.
If you want to. Oh, yeah.
And then I'll roll it. 9. What am I adding here? Oh, plus 6. So that 15.
15 will hit.
Yes.
So, Chad, do you mind telling him kind of how, like, the attacks are figured out?
Oh, well, it's by adding your proficiency and attack bonus modifier to whatever you roll.
How did they come up with the attack modifier? That's the question.
Using proficiency bonus and the stat bonus.
So he's what, strength or dex? He's fighting.
I think it's dexterity.
Dexterity.
I believe it's dexterity on the...
So yeah, every time you roll a d20, you're going to add that proficiency, dex stuff together, which it should already be done for you. You're always going to have, like, what is it? Like,
his proficiency is +2, and his dexterity is a +4.
So
it's plus 6 every time.
Yeah.
So every time you roll a d20, you're going to add 6 to it, as long as you're using that staff.
Yep. Okay. And damage. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why do you get a plus?
Yeah, you always get those pluses, man, so.
Yeah.
Which is going to be +4.
7. Oh, +4?
Yes.
It's
Sorry,
your dex
5.
modifier.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the hit and then the okay, those are separate. All right.
Yeah.
So 7 + 4?
No, it is a total of 5.
Okay. So he's bloodied. Now, bloodied means he's at half life. If I say a creature's bloodied, you've knocked out half his life, so it kind of helps you out if you want to attack again or use your key points or any of that stuff.
All right.
You could use a key
I will do the same bonus action of unarmed strike and roll for an unarmed strike against him as well. I roll a 15.
That hits.
That hits, right? Okay, and then
How'd you get 15 out of that?
1d4.
What are you adding?
What's that?
What are you adding to that?
I suppose it was a 12.
Correct.
Does a 12 still hit? Sorry about that.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, cool. So D4. Where's the 4?
Nice.
Damage is 3.
Plus.
Plus, sorry,
The
4, which is a 7.
Nice.
How does this
And-
look? Another knee to the face?
Oh, God.
Golly.
Yes, but this time the other knee.
Keep it even. That's what you keep strong
Yeah.
knees.
Yeah. Yeah, symmetry is very important to me.
All right, you got anything else you want to do? Now you don't have to use your disengage or anything. You still have your movement, I believe.
I do have my movement. Well, I suppose. So, is there a direction that I can move 40 feet, while being out of? No, I'll just.
There's only one target, and he's laying on the ground laughing. Now his turn is coming up, and he's going to have a chance to break the spell.
Okay,
So
and
I
he is still 30 feet from the
Yes.
the wagon. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, I will just move back to the wagon. How about that?
Okay. So this bandit's on the ground and he's laughing. She plucked the wrong string at the end of the song.
That's not very nice.
Jeez.
Oh, he rolled a natural 20.
Oh, dang it.
What? Where did she go? Well, he gets to his feet and he grabs his crossbow and he's going to go ahead and take a shot at Milo.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's an 18 plus 3, so that's going to hit. You're going to take 5 points piercing damage. He shot a kid. He's a bad man now. He's not fun.
That is
Shot
terrible.
kid.
He's not fun anymore. He's not
Shot a
cute.
child.
That's the end of his turn.
I believe it's my turn.
Yes.
All right, cool. I am going to. I think him attacking a kid severely pissed me off.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Be like, how dare you? And I just tiny little. Oh no, I'm 30 feet away, aren't I? Jeez. I can only run 25 feet. So I shall. I am going to use my. No, I am going to use my sling
Okay.
and attack him. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Peek my little head out. So 9 plus 5. 14.
14 hits.
Okay, so now you see I have to do a 1, 4 plus 3. You wanna roll for me? Woo! 6?
How does this look?
Oh, dang. I would like just peek my head out from the wagon, just let it go, and it just clunk right in the middle of his head. Just give him a nice dot right there. Right at the third eye! You little butthole!
And he falls down dead.
Woo! Well, that was ridiculous.
Well, you guys are mighty heroes, that's for sure. Luckily, you ran off half those bandits. But, unfortunately, I can't take the cart through here. There's no way we can move those trees. You'll probably have to go on foot from here.
Well, thank you very much for the ride anyway. I hope you make it back safe.
Yeah, if you could, when you get to town, just let them know. I'll try to bring the supplies back if they can clear the road. I'm sorry. I can't leave them out here with all these bandits.
No, it's totally fine. We'll do that for you.
All right, good luck. Just follow the road straight ahead and you'll come across Whitesparrow.
All right, thanks.
Thank
Have a
you.
lovely day.
All right, thanks.
Well, guys, I guess we're on foot, which really is my favorite kind of mode of transportation, really. You can always trust your feet.
Oh yeah, I totally love walking around everywhere too.
That's
This walking I found is a great form of meditation for me.
I bet. Is it really easy to meditate when people talk to you a lot? Because I I would just love to tell you where I've
I'm
been.
sorry, could you stop talking so much? I'm trying to meditate.
Not very good at it, are you? Well, fine. Okay, Milo. Maybe we'll chat with each other.
I like walking because I find all kinds of cool bugs.
I bet you do find a lot of bugs. Do you have a favorite
I
kind of bug?
There's all kinds of bugs. I've got a dragonfly in my pocket. It's dried out. He died. Unfortunately, I tried to keep it. But he died.
Oh, How do you keep his wings intact?
Oh, I have a little jar that I stuffed him down into.
Oh,
But there's all kinds of ways you can learn things about the world if you look at the anatomy of bugs and monsters.
no, you are absolutely right. So, people are always just staring ahead, but if you look up and down, you see so much more.
Want to see some Yuan-Ti venom?
Yes, please.
And I show her this vial of green poison.
Disgusting.
I got it from a snake temple that I went to once.
Oh, Kumo, look at this. It's so disgusting. Look.
It's very viscous, isn't it? It's gross. Yeah.
It's like gloopy.
Yeah. I imagine if I ever see a gelatinous cube, that's what it's like. But
It's
big.
much bigger. Disgusting. Looks like a tiny little gelatinous cube.
Have you ever seen a gelatinous cube?
I have never seen a gelatinous cube. I imagine it's very, jello-y.
I pull out my book of lore and I turn to the page where it shows a picture of it and show her.
It's fascinating and frightening. Kumo, look at this. La.
Unfortunately, I've seen these before.
You've seen one before? Did you pee your pants? I mean, you're not really wearing pants, but
I was quite young. I don't remember so well, but I distinctly recall the day.
Did it eat your friends?
What an incredibly insensitive question. Unfortunately, it did some damage not only on my friends but on my family. So.
Oh, that's terrible.
That is.
Indeed.
How frightening.
But I've read about that. I've read they like to consume everything. They disintegrate things as they touch them.
Yeah, they're like just this big blob that goes eating everything. How do they have children? I don't know.
I think that they reproduce by just splitting apart.
Terrible.
Yeah.
They just split. Oh,
yes.
frightening. Well, I mean, these birds, listen to these birds singing. It's just so beautiful. They're always singing for us.
So you guys keep walking until you finally make it to the village. Let's say it's about another hour and a half. And you walk up to the village of Whitesparrow.
All right.
Nestled between mountains to the east and west and swampland and forest to the south, the village of Whitesparrow serves as a respite for those who travel along the modest trade route running through the surrounding valley. An old keep overlooks this village of 500 people with an adjacent hill with banners depicting the settlement's namesake, a bird fluttering from its squared turret. After the keep, a great hand-carved black stone is the Whitesparrow's second most visible landmark. Raised up at the center of the village with its thumb and 5 fingers sprayed out, the area around the hand is there's a great dig. Previous generations tried and failed to excavate the area that lied underneath it. An open-aired stone temple and 2-story inn built atop steaming hot springs and an outfitter's shop stand among 24 other buildings that make up the heart of the village, while farmhouses dot the neighboring landscape surrounding the broad fields of crops. So it's just kind of a quaint little village, nothing fancy, except for that giant, huge hand, as you can see, in the middle. So
I wonder if there's more under it. Is it connected to an arm and then a shoulder?
I think it is. They dug as far as an elbow, but then they couldn't get much further than that. That's actually why I've come.
Really? It's
Yes.
so weird.
The excavators, they've been down as far as the elbow, but rumor has it, and I heard this from my friend, Inigo Jumpstones, that they haven't dug any further because a lot of the workers who were working on it are getting nightmares.
Oh, that's terrible.
I've come to see if maybe there's some sort of magical solution.
Well, maybe. I mean, we'll have to go find out. I mean, Kumo, do you want to come along with and see if you want to come take a look at the giant hand?
Oh, do come with us in case there's someone that needs punched in the face.
I don't know. All right, I suppose I'll go with you.
okay.
Fantastic.
You have to promise not to bother me too much.
We're a bit dusty from the trail, so let's clean ourselves up a little bit before we go into town. And I put out my wand and I say, Shazam! And all the dust flies off of our clothes and boots.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Quite shiny now.
Cleanest my robes have been in quite some time.
So
Aye, we all smell a lot better, too.
So you walk into the town, and there would be the Greyhorn Outfitters. You see the sign above it. A pair of huge black horns protrude out from above the heavy wooden door of this large shop. A horseshoe, a bundle of rope, and a pickaxe are carved into the sign that hangs overhead. On the side of the building, it features a stable with 12 stalls, presently holding 4 well-worked draft horses and a beautiful white stallion.
Ooh. Look
Wow.
at how pretty.
Well,
Nice.
that right there is where you buy supplies for adventuring, or this hat doesn't belong to my master. I'm going to go on in there and see if I can get me one of those sweet little slings that you were throwing rocks at people with. You nailed that guy right between the eyes.
I did. Slings are the best. They're so underrated. Really. Kumo, do you want to come look at this horse with me? Come look at the horse with me.
He tore my coat. Look at this.
Come.
I'd really... Oh, okay. Sure.
Come look at the horse with me.
Okay.
We're going to go look at the horse.
Okay. You going in the shop, Milo?
Yes.
All right, so you go inside there. It's cluttered mess holding all forms of tackle and equipment, both adventuring and exploring gear. And in the back of the store, you see this gray-haired, strongly built gentleman. Greetings!
Hello.
I'm Gulvan Greyhorn, the owner of this establishment. Are you looking for adventuring and exploration gear? Maybe a horse?
No horse for me, please, but I am looking for some gear. Thank you.
Good. I haven't had too many customers lately, so this is good.
Why haven't you had any customers?
Bandits out on the road have been
Oh,
in trouble.
there are a lot of bandits out on the road. My friends and I just fought some of them.
You don't say. Did they,
6 of, well, 3 of them to be exact.
The rumor around town is that the Nightblades have returned.
Oh, well, I don't know if it was the Nightblades. One of them was named Tasty Finger or something like that. He said he was a chef.
Oh, well. Like I said, rumors.
Yeah, well, my friends and I, they gave him the old 1-2, and I burnt one of their mustaches off.
And that's where we walk into the shop. And I'm like, oh my God, Kuma, wasn't that the cutest and most beautiful horse?
These must be your friends.
That's them.
Yes, I don't know if I'd consider us friends, but yes, we came in together.
Yeah, so. Well,
Traveling companions, then.
Yeah. Some people just have to warm up a little bit. It's okay.
well, adventuring only leads to death anyway, so it's best to just be travelers, maybe move on through.
Listen, Gavin, my master once told me that we're all traveling towards death the moment we're born.
Wow. That's a
Well,
little sad.
It's true. And we're all going to get there one day, and it's just a matter of how you choose to get there yourself.
Young
You can
wizard,
die flat on your back, or you can die adventuring.
Young wizard, don't go looking for death. It finds us all.
Well, that's exactly my point. Anyway, I've come to find some gear. If you don't mind, I'll give you
please.
some of my coin.
You are more than welcome. I have adventuring gear and
I need one of these little things, and I point to her sling on her belt. I want one,
a weapon.
and a sack of bullets.
I'd like some bullets too.
And you're going to use the weapon for fighting?
We're gonna knock cans down. You
Oh.
line up cans and you knock them down.
Well, that does.
I
sound
used
like
to have
fun.
one when I was very young, but my master didn't allow me to have such things, and I would like to have one again.
Well, all right, if it's for cans. Just there's no reason to go looking for trouble. So, yeah, he has that item if you would like to buy it.
I want a sling and a sack of bullets. The sack of bullets is 4 copper. The sling is 1 silver.
Yeah.
Do you have a first aid kit? Because I've been cut.
Yes, of course.
I will buy that as well.
Got to keep the farmers supplied around here.
Um,
The town's known for raising 4-horned goats.
I would like to buy 1 glass vial, and a 10-foot pole.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
You other folk need anything?
I would like the little bullets, please.
For cans, right?
For cans, of course. I already had the 4 copper pieces ready to go because and I think that should do it, really, unless you have a little bit of chocolate.
Oh, do you have candy?
No candy.
No candy at all?
No, you might want to. You might want to go to the local tavern for something like that, or maybe the Summer Spring Inn.
Kumo here doesn't seem to like candy very much, but he just hasn't had.
I make a disappointed Japanese animation face, and little steam comes off the top of my hat.
I think that's in his language.
Yeah, I frowned in Kumo's language.
Well, be careful. Word around town is that the Nightblades have returned, and they're out there looking for anything, especially now that they're trying to make their mark.
The Nightblades. That sounds familiar. We met some bandits. Kumo, do you remember who their leader was? There was like a Stinky Pete or something.
Tasty Pete!
Tasty Pete!
That was it. Do you know Tasty Pete?
Tasty Pete. Do you remember the leader's name? It's like Dark something.
I don't myself know.
No. I can't remember. It was a dark something. I don't know. But that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Something must be going on around here.
Well, in the former days, many young men and women would come here to make a living in Whitesparrow. They'd fall under banditry flag. You know, that was one of the only ways to make a living. My family's been here for generations. But if the Nightblades have reformed, I probably could get more information out of Ruth Willowmane. She's the sheriff of town, but it can't be good for anyone.
Wait, a lady sheriff?
Yeah.
We have to meet her. Can we meet her, please? Where can we find this Ruth?
She's probably down in the town square, maybe at the Evershade Tavern or Summer Spring Inn. You go down there, ask for Amanda Jess. She owns both the Evershade Tavern and the Summer Spring Inn. She can definitely help you find the sheriff.
All right, Gavin, before we go, do you mind if I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
I understand you say your family's been in this town for generations. Could you tell me about the giant hand that
good question
that lords over the entire valley?
What do we call it? We call it the Calliopean Cyclopedian palm.
I need to write it down. The cyclo. God damn it.
The Cyclopedian palm. Yeah,
Cyclopedian palm.
It's here before all my family. We're not
sure
so
how. It's been here a while.
Well, yeah, we're not sure how old it is. It started out as just a hand, but the miners would come because they want to dig it up and see how much is still there. And the more they dug, the farther they got. They ended up getting down to I believe it was the elbow of the arm. But they started having these nightmares, strange buzzing sounds, and word on the street is that it's a boundary between 2 worlds. That there's stairs carved into it. It's travelers come to look at it and get sketch drawings of themselves in front of it for their books, and then they move along.
Well, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Watch out, there's still ropes and stuff that you can descend down in the cave, but don't be going around there. Look, you got the right head on your shoulders. This adventuring stuff is not for y'all. Leave that for superheroes. Try to live a nice, quiet life like I have.
Well, nice to meet you, Gavin, I guess.
Yes, thank you for the information, Gavin.
And your totally awesome outlook on life. You're gonna go far.
Do an insight check, Milo.
All right. Hang on 1 second. I gotta unlock my phone. Unlock my character sheet here.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I asked a question. You're like, what? Insight?
The insight.
What's that?
8.
8.
There's an underlying emotion to him that you can't put your finger on, but you feel like there's something that's happened to his past that might have shell-shocked him in a way that has caused him to be a little bit more pious now.
So I detect that in his voice before we leave.
Yeah, you can any way you want to role play, but you understand that it's not. He says one thing, but it's not.
It sounds to me like you might have some experience with this cyclopean poem. Have you lost some friends down there in that pit?
Not to the palm.
Oh, but you have lost friends then.
Do you normally go around asking people about people they lost?
I
Yeah,
do.
yes, he does.
This is my diary. Let me show you all the adventures I've been on.
He asked some very personal questions.
Thought about going on. I'm not going on them. What happened to your friends?
Milo, you just can't ask people like that.
You can't?
Well, I mean, you can, but it might hurt someone's feelings.
Well, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but maybe you could tell me for science.
I'll tell you this to save you your life, because you're a young boy and you need a little bit of guidance.
Very well.
I was an adventurer until I lost all my party, and all I had left was revenge, and now all I am is a broken man. So you can follow this path, or you can save yourself now a lot of heartache in the future.
You
Mr.
lost
Gat.
everybody?
Mr. Greyhorn, did you love your friends?
Of course.
Then you never really lose them.
Milo, leave the man alone, please.
I'm just saying, my master's dead, but he's
Milo,
always with me. Look,
Gavin, we
this
are
owl flies out of
terribly.
my coat. It flies all around the shop.
Okay, we really, Gavin, we are terribly sorry for
All right, see ya, Mr.
he's-
our
Greyhorn.
companion
He's just a boy.
continues
He
to ask
doesn't know
such
better.
probing questions.
I think at that point we walk out the door.
As you walk out, now you kind of take a longer look at those black horns that are above the door, and the more you look at them, you realize those are black dragon horns. They're very rare.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Milo touches them
They're too high for him to touch. They're above the door.
with
Kumo, can
mage
you
hand.
touch them? Can you reach them?
His little mage hand reaches up and
Floating hand.
and he draws something in his book.
Kumo,
shape
can
of
you
them.
reach the horn? As I'm jumping up to try and touch it.
Yes, I'm sure I could leap on top of the roof if I should like.
Whoa.
Look at the shape of it. I can tell by the shape of it in looking at its illustrations in my lore book. That's probably belongs to a black dragon.
Wow. That is amazing.
There's all
It's-
kinds of different dragons, and that's a black one. If I have a good guess, I mean,
I
I'm just
mean,
guessing.
they probably
I've never seen a
would be.
dragon.
They probably would be prettier actually on the dragon, but it is still pretty amazing. So Kumo, so can we go to the town hall so we can find the sheriff lady? And you're so tall, will you just look for us? You could probably see it from here.
Sure, perhaps we can go and I'll ask if somebody has a wagon leaving town so I can leave you two. Sure, let's go.
I'd rather go talk to the sheriff lady anyway. I gotta tell her that those bandits attacked that wagon outside.
Yes, that's right.
So he directed you guys to the Evershade Tavern and the Summer Spring
keep
Inn,
losing
which
my
are
accent.
basically, they're all kind of together he told you the same lady, Amanda Jess, owns both establishments, but they're kind of, it's like one part of that building is a tavern, the other part is. So one part of the building is the inn. The Evershade Tavern is basically underneath the outstretched palm, so it gets the shade underneath it.
This is nice.
So where would you guys prefer to go?
Yeah, where are we right now?
I think we're outside.
Milo is interested in looking at the sheriff so he can tell her about the bandit attack in the
Yeah,
wagon.
he directed you that you would probably find her either at the tavern or the inn.
Well, I suppose we'll go to the tavern then.
Okay. Every adventure should have a tavern.
Have you ever been to a tavern?
I have been to a tavern. Kumo, have you ever been to a tavern?
No, I haven't.
You've never been to a tavern?
Even I've been to a tavern. I drank mead once. I coughed.
Yeah.
Yes, I've lived in a monastery my whole life and only left a few weeks ago.
Wow.
Oh my. Well,
Well,
this must be very exciting for you. Wait till you try mead.
Exciting is one word. I don't know if I'd describe it that way.
well, you must come in.
Must I? Okay. Okay.
I mean, you've never seen it. How are you supposed to know what it's like if you've never seen it?
Oh boy! What if
You
you,
don't
sing
have to
one of your songs in there? I'll bet you they'll give us free mead.
Oh my.
Oh, please don't. Please don't.
Not everybody's a fan. It's okay.
So underneath the great Cyclopean palm rests the building and outdoor eatery that is the Evershade Tavern. A half-circle bar has been built around the wrist of the upthrusted hand, and numerous tables rest beneath the shade of the palm. Ropes and nets filled with foodstuff hang from the hand's splayed fingers.
This is fantastic.
It's really nice, yes.
Does that hand have 6 fingers?
6 total, yes. Unless you say it's actually 5 fingers. I don't know that the thumb is actually technically a finger. It's more of just an appendage, really. I read that in an anatomy book once.
Oh, well, either way.
But 6
what
fingers.
Is that
Yes.
an accident?
I'm not really sure. Would Milo know anything else about the hand? Would I make a history check or anything? Or
No.
Okay.
Indigo Jumpstones probably just told him it was a pretty cool hand. It was like one of the 7 wonders of the world. That kind of BS.
Okay, very good.
That
Well,
it needs to be
we'll,
in a museum.
That, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna head towards the inn door then.
Well, it's an outdoor inn. I know that's weird. It's an outdoor tavern,
Okay.
Sorry.
which is kind of
I'd like a room, please. Cool. Lay on the ground.
No, this is the Evershade Tavern, the Summer Spring Inn. So if you look at your picture, you see the hand.
Yeah.
See how there's tables underneath the hand? That would be the tavern, and the
So
building
it's like a
behind
beer
it.
garden
Yeah,
in front of the.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's a beer garden, and behind it is the Summer Spring Inn, that giant building. Okay.
Cool. All right. I will go right up to the tavern keep if there looks like one.
Yeah, there's a couple of guys behind the counter, and then an older woman. They're all working the bar, and serving food and drinks.
Milo sticks his bottom thumb out, lip out, look like he's tough. He's trying to channel his inner Drago, and he pushes his hat forward just a little bit. And he kind of walks in like John Wayne into the tavern, and he sits on one of the stools in front of the barkeep, and he goes,
Hello. I'll have a mead, please.
You're a little young to be drinking a mead.
I'll have you know I'll be 14 in 2 weeks.
I walk up to the bar and go, Milo, what are you doing here? I haven't seen you in. You having another drink? My goodness, you can't get enough of them.
I drink all day, every day.
I know you do. You crazy man.
And
Grown man.
I kind of turn my face a little bit and look at her, and when I come back, there's like a mustache on my face.
Oh my mustache grew out really fast because I'm so thirsty.
You are so manly, Milo. Man, call you this. Kumo, come check it out. Please, we need to get this giant man a drink.
Kuma's just standing near the doorway trying to seem uninterested and uninvolved with whatever happens to be going on inside.
He'll have a drink too.
I'll tell you this. We don't get too many of the non-humanoid folk here, but I know a halfling when I see one, and this here's a boy. You,
This is
young lady's
not
a
a
halfling.
boy. This is the tallest. This here is the biggest halfling you will ever meet. He is like 40 years old.
That's right. It's my 1100th birthday.
Yeah, and
Next
you
week.
would know because you don't see a lot of us anyway. An ageist.
Mom! Mom! So he calls to his mom. What is it, Wes? These people. Oh, I'll take care of this, Wes. I'm Amanda Jess, owner of this establishment. What can I do for you?
It is so lovely to meet you.
Hello, Amanda. I would like a mead, please.
You, young man, need a milk, and I'll get you a milk.
Do you have any chocolate to put in the milk?
I'm sure we can find some chocolate.
Then that's what I will have.
I'll have one of those. I'll have two of those. One for me, and one for that really tall person back there, who, like the shower. curtain.
Nothing for me, please. Nothing for me.
These wearing the bed sheets back there.
Nothing for me, please.
Oh
Wes,
boy, chocolate milk is even better than mead.
Wes, go get me 2 giant tankards of chocolate milk.
Oh, I hope they're frosty.
Oh, I can make them if they're not.
Please do.
We don't get
I can't sing it cold.
we don't get too many halflings around here.
Well, I mean, sometimes we just kind of stay put, but you know, I've never been here either, so it's the first time for me too.
Well, welcome to the Evershade Tavern.
Thank you. Oh, we need to tell you about the wagon.
A wagon.
Yeah, the wagon. The wagon's stuck on the road.
You mean
And so-
Andrew?
Yes, Andrew. He's stuck because I think some bandits cut down this poor tree, and just that is paramount to murder, pretty much. But you know, I digress. They cut down this tree, and then they blocked it, and then they attacked us. So we had to Milo here, if you believe it, scared so many of them away, and then we had to beat the other ones up. But Andrew's stuck on the road.
So the rumors are true. The Night Lord has returned, and the Night Blades are
Night
back.
Lord, that's what it is. Thank you. Hey,
And
Bruno,
Tasty
it's
Pete.
Night Lord.
Don't forget Tasty Pete. Tasty Pete was with them.
Yes,
Tasty Pete.
Yes,
I don't
He
know
was
nothing
quite-
about Tasty Pete.
he was quite vicious.
He was. He should have been a cook.
I know that word on the street is that Ralavance, the Nightblade, the Night Lord, I should say, he's been released from prison. He got released about a month ago, and he's been supposedly seen around the old Lonely Torch, the headquarters of the Nightblades.
The Lonely Torch.
It's an old tower
Oh,
Where's the tower at?
just outside the city, about let's say 40 miles.
that's terribly inconvenient. I mean, for you, of course.
These attacks have happened in the last month since his release. See, 10
Well-
years ago, Ralavaz, his brother, and the rest of the Nightblades were trapped in a barn near the Lonely Torch. And us villagers, we got together and we burned that barn down. The only
Hey,
one
With that-
Milo, she's telling us about bad people.
With inside the barn while they were still in there.
Yeah, they were all in there, and the only one to survive was Ralavaz. And when he came out, we took him. And we gave him. Old Sheriff Ruth Willowmane took him. She was so angry he killed her brother, and this was her chance. But she took the high ground and she imprisoned him. But she can't be too happy that he got freed for saving that noble's son during a prison riot. They just let him go scot-free, forgetting all his crimes.
That's
His crimes against
terrible.
us, the people of Whitesparrow.
That is terrible.
Maybe we'll go back down there to Lonely Torch and set that tower on fire. Finish the job we started 10 years ago.
I set someone on fire once myself.
Was it an accident?
No, it was another
Oh.
bandit.
Whoa!
It's the only person I've ever killed. I threw up right after.
I bet.
His sins dried up. He looked like one of those little pieces of meat that falls off the fire, spit into the campfire and shrivels up. It was gross.
I'm so sorry for you, young man. You seem to have already lived three lives. My 3 sons work with me here at the tavern, and I couldn't see them roasting a man, and I'm glad they never were part of that.
It's because I am a master wizard in training and an adventurer. I've actually come to look at the palm. The Cyclopean palm.
Well, this is the best seat to look up at it. She kind of points at it because you guys are underneath it. You're in the shade of it.
What can you tell me about the palm? I heard that it gives people nightmares.
Yeah, there's a dwarfs came from far away to excavate it, and they all came down with a madness. Gave up. And if dwarves can't dig it, who can?
I want to take a peek down the hole.
Sure.
Are you asking me if I can dig it?
It's a great hand-carved, a smooth black stone. It rises in the center of the village, its palms facing the sky and its thumb and 5 fingers splayed out. The Cyclopean stonework is nearly 45 feet high, tall enough that buildings have been constructed around it, and a tavern sits underneath the shade of the back of the hand. Deep cliffs have been dug in around the hand's wrist, confirming that it is attached to a forearm descending from beneath the ground. So you can kind of look in that hole if you look in that picture. You can see rope ladders and stuff. They kind of left everything behind.
Miss Jess? I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say this is the biggest forearm I have ever seen.
Maybe it's attached to a giant, sleeping, waiting.
Ooh.
Does anybody know in the town why it might have 6 fingers?
No.
Very well then.
We sometimes get a scholar here and there. Some
What are those-
say that it's a god who's trapped under the earth, petrified, or that it's a demon reaching up,
Ooh.
or that
Hey, come on, come take a look at this.
or that
Can I?
we are an egg. The planet is an egg, and it is a slowly hatching creature. Very slowly.
That's an interesting theory, I think. I'm going to go drink my chocolate milk in the corner.
And it's warm. The chocolate milk is warm.
I take my wand and I cast Prestidigitation. Shazam! And they chill up.
Frosty
Did you
chocolate
feel
milk.
mine too?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Thank you.
Shazam! Abracadabra.
Boogity boo! Wiggly wiggly.
You guys are just making up code words now.
For Prestidigitation, the cantrip, I wrote the 3 most, common magic words for it because it's so many uses. So it's like Shazam, Abracadabra, and Bippity Boppity Boo. Because it's like the cutest and just standard magician cantrip.
I have that too, actually, and I also don't know how to pronounce it.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah,
It's the machine gun thing. Yeah, but
Prestidigitation.
DM, what I would like to do is I'd like to take my lore book out and search through it to see if there's anything I can find about ancient god that may match this description or a religion check, if you will.
I want to pull on Kumo's robe and be like, come look at this with me!
Kumo's adopted 2 children. Congratulations, buddy. I hope you're ready to be a father.
Yeah, apparently.
A parent
Look down the
is the
hole.
right word.
Look down the hole, it's amazing!
All right, so I guess I approach the edge and I attempt to look down the hole. Is there anything I can see other than what's obvious from the picture of the rope ladders and?
Yeah, just it goes far. It goes at least 100 feet down to the elbow.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just darkness down there. Any torches and lanterns have been put out. No one's been down there for a while to dig.
Do you want to go? Do you want to climb in?
A little bit.
Oh! Milo, come here!
Milo was doing
what?
a lore check, right? Aren't you gonna roll for that?
Yeah,
Chad?
I'm gonna do that whenever you say.
Ooh.
Yeah, go ahead. I thought you were doing it.
Okay.
Chicken.
I'm gonna do. This is a religion, so I'm looking for like ancient religions. And oh, good. 6.
Yeah, there's not too
The
much.
the one thing that I'm good at, and I roll a natural 1.
Oh.
Walks this older woman. She looks like she's lived a tough life. She knows from the description from Greyhorn. She's looking for you 3, and she walks
boy.
up to the monk. I hear you came across bandits on the road. I'm Sheriff Ruth Willowsmane.
Oh, nice to meet you, Sheriff. Yes, unfortunately, we came in contact with some bandits on our way in. We had to dispatch of half of them while the other half cowardly ran.
It's possible it was the Nightblades.
I believe they said something about Nightblades, hadn't they?
Yeah, like dark mummy or dark
The
darkness.
name that keeps coming out is
Oh,
and the Night Lord. Whether that can tell you whether it's the same group or not, I'm not sure. But
Well, I'm
That's
sure it's
pretty much all I know.
Ralavaz. I'm sure it's Ralavaz. He got released from prison. back
Milo
to his old
notices what you
ways.
guys are. Milo notices what you guys are doing, and he slams his book shut, and he scurries over, and he comes up and says, "Hello, Sheriff. I'm Milo." I like his and his chocolate mustache flies off, and he goes, "I'm Milo."
Yes. It's your son? Either of you?
no, he's not my son. I just met him.
no,
They're not
definitely-
my parents. My
definitely not my
parents,
son.
my parents got blown up when I was very young.
Do I look like I could give birth to that?
Woo!
I mean, you're like taller than me already.
That would hurt.
Just
From what I've
courtesy to
read from my
ask.
law book.
But
I'll have you know I'm going to be 14 in like 4 weeks.
You're a female sheriff? That is amazing.
It's earned. It's well earned. It's nothing amazing. Hard work.
I bet. Oh, man. I wonder who would win in a fight, Kumo or you. Hopefully they didn't hear that.
What kind of weapon do you like to use? Swords, axes, spears?
I like to use my guards to keep the town safe.
Oh, righto. I'm more of a slingshot kind of guy myself.
Well, if you were able to take on those bandits, and you clearly have shown you're 3 capable, perhaps I can interest you in doing a little recon to the Lonely Torch. I imagine that's the last place that the Nightblades once held. Maybe you can go there and see if if Ralavaz has gone back there and started up his old ways.
That's where all the bandits are, right? The Lonely Torch?
I imagine. I mean, they're not too bright. They may have gone back to their old hangouts, but I need someone to check, and there's these thickets around it that are hard to get around. Tangleweeds. That would be a challenge, but you all look like you're up for the adventure, and that way I can continue to keep my guards here in town in case they get a little bit bolder.
Well, what do you guys think?
I've got a machete.
I have a dagger.
Well, it's more of a dagger too, but I use it as a machete. Ha! Ha! Swings it around a little bit.
Well,
I'll make
You're gonna hurt
short
somebody,
work of those
Milo.
thickets.
judging by
And,
your hat, this thickets may be more of the mystical nature.
Oh, well, I can take care of that too. And he pulls out his wand and he goes, "Ha! Ha!" And like sparkers.
I was hoping
fly out of
that.
it.
I could pay you each 100 gold.
Wow.
My eyes get big as chocolate milk bottles.
I could buy so much birdseed with 100 gold.
I could make a wagon out of chocolate
Ah, come on.
and ride the wagon until it melted and then eat the rest of it.
100
Yes.
Suppose I could bring it back to my monastery. Yes, if you two are up for it, I suppose I could go and try to dispatch of more bandits. It's always fun.
Bring me back Ralavaz alive. It's important, and I will confess, personal to me.
Can I ask you for something then?
Are you going to ask me if any members of my family died?
No. No. If we're going to bring him back alive, do you have like handcuffs that I can put him in?
Of
Good
course.
question.
And she hands you a pair of shackles.
Oh, good. We'll
Should
put him
we-
in these.
Should we take a little nap before we go? Like, you
That would
know,
be fun.
a little nappy poo.
Could we go
Do
out
you-
tomorrow morning?
Come on, are you sleepy?
Yes, we could put you up in the Summer Spring Inn for the night, and then you could set out in the morning, tomorrow.
Sounds good, because I've got to finish my chocolate milk.
Amanda, will you place these three in a room for the night? Are they going to share
One
a
room?
No,
no.
I think three rooms. Just charge it to Lord Marlin Whitesparrow.
I don't
Alright.
mind sleeping in the same room with them as long as you got bunk beds.
Bunk beds are pretty fun.
No,
Dibs on top.
I really would insist separate rooms, at least for me, please.
Yes. We'll
Alright.
get you 3 rooms. Don't worry.
Can
Thank
I
you,
have bunk
Sheriff.
beds in my room?
We don't have
Are you to
bunk
sleep
beds,
on the
young man.
top bunk anyway?
If you want to sleep with my sons, I'm sure we can accommodate you there, young man.
I think it's a bad
It's
idea.
okay.
Milo
I'll take
might
my
be a
own
bad influence.
I might be able to levitate my bed off the ground or something. I don't know. All right. We'll go to sleep.
Yep. Let's go.
So you go to the Summer Spring Inn. It's a large 2-story building. It seems to sit slightly askew. It's supported at the corners by heavy beams that keep it from collapsing completely. Whenever the wind blows, the whole building makes a deep crickety sound like someone's trying to get comfortable in a tilting chair. When you go in there, you come across the manager of the establishment. Get his picture up. Philcock Deadclift, and he knows that you're coming because one of Amanda's sons sent word. Hello.
Well, hello.
He's dressed in nice clothes, but he smells a tad funny.
Okay.
And he's a little off kilter.
Okay.
Amanda said to have rooms for you.
Yes, my name's Woo.
I've never heard of that name.
Milo. What is that? What is that pungent smell in here?
Must be you, or the tattered monk, maybe.
Perhaps the
Maybe-
milk on my lip has soured. Ugh.
Maybe it's a fragrant dish.
Your name's Philcock?
Yes.
You have
Philcock
rooms for us?
Deadclift. Yes, 3 rooms.
Is that the one right over there? And he points over to the room.
Sure.
When Philcock turns his head, he goes, Shazam, and like casts prestidigitation on him to try and make him smell better.
No matter how powerful it is, it can't beat the odor.
My goodness. Merlin's beard, that is ripe. Well then, thank you. I'll just be off then.
And so you
Yes,
guys
I'm-
have your rooms. Yeah.
All right, very good.
Okay. I'm gonna sleep. Well, dreaming about little bunnies.
And I'm casting light on like little bullets that I bought and shooting them up into the air and then catching them.
And I fall asleep on the end of the room opposite the bed on the floor.
Woohoo!
Do you want you guys gonna get a full rest, so any
Okay.
powers you lost,
Oh.
you'll get back and whatever. Spell
Does that
Hey,
include
boys.
health as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Very good. Regain my spell slot that I used to cast Comprehend Languages. Awesome.
I'd like to be up early in the morning, sitting outside, listening to the birds singing.
I come out of my room. I see her listening to birds singing, and I create the sound of like a hawk going squawk.
Where is that one?
Haha! It's me.
Oh, good morning, Milo. Boy, your hair is wild in the morning.
Yes, and I put my hat back on.
Makes me
It's actually
wonder
wild all the time.
I was just thinking, is it always wild and I just never get to see it?
That's true. I don't own a comb.
Good for you.
It's just living its best life.
Comb's not needed.
Nope.
Have you seen Kumo yet?
Yeah, so Kumo also got up earlier than both of you and has been at the base of the hand, just sort of peering into the pit the entire morning to see if he can notice anything that hasn't yet been seen or told about it. So he's at the base of the hand.
So, did you go in?
No, I have not. I've just been looking around to see if I can see anything else in there. Anyways, are you two you ready to go on this trip to take out bandits?
Yes, I am ready.
Absolutely. I was born ready. I woke up this morning and thought to myself, I can't wait to go and kill bandits.
I was just looking forward to the walk. It's so beautiful out.
I suppose I'm ready to go instead of exploring this wondrous six-fingered giant hand.
You look so grumpy.
All right. And I'll follow you two down the road to where we're going.
I imagine it's Kumo and then me and then you. Just like
Oh yeah.
Beatles style. Do, 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 do,
Yep.
mimicking the way Kumo walks. Like,
Yep. And while you play your little lute, I am trying to magically juggle balls of light.
secret tunnel. Secret. I wish I remembered that middle section.
So you guys set out. It's a bit of a walk, but eventually you're going to get there. You get to the Tangles. It's a narrow path leads up a rocky slope, the broken stone wall of the Lonely Torch Watchtower. A 2-foot thick carpet of glistening green and violet weeds and thorny brambles surround the stony hill on which the tower sits. Statues of forgotten nobility peer out from the tangled vines.
Whoa. What is this?
Looks like some sort of ancient statue here, overcome by some vines. Let me see if there's anything in my... Let me start looking through my spells here.
I don't know if you're going to find anything like this in that book. Whoa. Can I walk up to the statue?
They're just like torn statues and stuff. There's nothing. They're beaten up and. Think of like Lord of the Rings, how you'd find the statues kind of in there. Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what I was imagining. Like,
Decrepit,
is that a crown of thorns, or what's it called? A crown of flowers, or whatever? Can I do like a? I suppose if it's a magical spell thing, a nature check isn't going to really do anything.
Well, you can always try. You can try anything. I mean, you can always try. You can try anything.
Why not? Go nature, the power. I got a 30.
There's something about the Tanglewoods that seems magical in nature. That like, I know that plants are alive, but there's like another level to these plants.
Okay.
Let me do something real quick, if you don't mind. Let's just you all just hang tight for a minute and let me do something real quick, okay?
Sure. Cool. Can I get on your shoulders and look at close?
No.
Okay.
Milo gets down on the ground, DM, and he puts out a couple of materials onto the ground, and he sits and waves his wand over it for about a good 10 minutes. And he says, oh, well, he chants, K-yay-yay, yik, K-yay-yay, yik, for about 10 minutes. And finally, an aura has come over my eyes, and I've cast Detect Magic.
Whoa, what's up with the glasses?
Aha! With this spell, I will be able to detect magic if we continue further.
Well, it should be everywhere, I think. I feel like it's probably everywhere right now.
Maybe it will help me pinpoint anything, just in case they've set up any magical traps.
First guy. So should we try and walk through this, or?
Yeah, let's go ahead and head forward, I say.
Who's first to go?
I'll go first.
Okay, don't even have to rock, paper, scissors for it.
So, as you make your way through the brambles, you kind of hear some people talking up ahead. So if I can get a stealth check from all three of y'all.
Sure.
No, wrong one.
Oh, no.
Ooh,
I have 12.
I have 13.
18.
18?
So you guys hear a couple of voices, and as you sneak up closer using the brambles and tangle weeds, you can see a couple of bandits up ahead, or at least a couple of ruffians, and you can hear them talking. They're unaware that you're there, and the one's fixing to kind of step into a pathway leading up to the. You can kind of see in the distance the shape of the black tower, and he's fixing to go, and the other one yells at him, "Tasty Pete, what are you doing?" "Well, I was just gonna," and he opens his pants up, and he pees on Tasty Pete's boots. And then he pees on his boots. "You stupid, Tasty Pete, you stupid." Okay. And then they walk through the tangle weeds, and they make their way up to the tower.
What just happened?
He made water on Tasty Pete's boots.
Now Tasty Pete is Stinky Tasty Pete.
Yeah. Stinky, tasty, pea-covered Pete.
Stinky, tasty, pea-covered, soggy socks Pete. What do we do?
Do you want me to distract them and make them run off into the woods?
I don't know. I mean, they're making it towards that tower. I think we gotta go there. Maybe I have prestidigitation. Maybe I can make something scary and they'd run off.
I could make it sound like there's a lion in the bushes and they'll run off.
Do you think they'll run off away from the tower or towards the...
Good point. I can make it sound like it's coming from the tower.
I think that's a pretty good idea, right?
And over the corner of your shoulder, Milos, with his magical attunement, sees the tangleweeds moving. And he sees this creature slowly lumbering. And it kind of stands out to him. He could see it because it's magical in nature, this giant creature just moving through the tangleweeds.
Uh-oh. Hold up.
You just dropped magical potions?
I did. I dropped my flagon.
Dropped his chocolate milk bottle.
Because Chad, out of character, is doing the math on what that creature is.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It didn't load up.
Oh, the picture didn't load?
No.
I have it. It's a well. If you point it out to my character, I'll describe it for you.
No.
It's like weedy. It's got mushrooms on it.
Oh.
and-
So is it Milo the only one who's noticed this so far?
Milo noticed it because of his magic attunement that he cast there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This is
Oh no! Don't move. Hold up.
What is
Don't
it?
move at all. It's the woods. They've come alive and they're moving through. And can I make like a lore check or a nature check?
Yes.
Nature's like it's probably
Whichever one you want. Whichever.
Oh
one's
wait,
fine.
I shouldn't be doing that though because I still don't notice it.
It's
Or-
19.
No, he did that spell earlier, so I gave him
Yeah.
this insight. You have heard of the what was it, shambling mound?
Yes. That is a shambling mound. Very deadly.
I've heard those before. I don't like to mess with those that much.
It will consume us and kill us and turn us into stinky Pete pea and then
Not soggy socks pee.
stinky, tasty, soggy socks Pete. Yes.
Tasty, stinky Pete
Okay,
on
I think
soggy
maybe we should focus.
Yes.
I suppose you're right.
We don't want to end up like that. Anyway, we better be very careful not
But
to
he's-
get its attention.
He's moving away from you at this point, so
Okay.
you're safe. If you want to follow, I'll just
How
call him
about
Pete
this?
at this point. Pete.
I could make a noise coming from behind the monster, and maybe the guards will run right into it.
Right.
So the monster's going in the same direction as the.
No, he's going away from y'all.
DM, what if I was to try to attempt to lure the bandits into the arms of this shambling mound?
You can attempt anything, man. You can certainly try whatever you
I
want.
would like to do that.
But Milo could bring it to us.
No, I can use my spells to in any direction I want. So I can make it as it's devouring the guards, we can be on our way towards the tower.
I'm gonna try and hide really good right now.
yeah. DM, what I'm going to use is I have a cantrip. It's a silent image. I can make a sound, and it's going to be the sound of their leader that we heard earlier today or yesterday. And at first it's going to go, "Hey!" from over there in the direction that the shambling mound is towards the guards or the bandits.
Well, the bandits have gone up the hill towards.
Oh,
the
they're gone
tower.
already?
Yeah, they went through all the. They went through
Okay.
the.
Well, I don't want to attempt that if they're outside.
They went through the thickest part of the tangleweeds. They made their way
No,
through
if
it.
they're already gone, then I wouldn't do
Yeah.
that. No, I would not. I wouldn't even suggest that if I
Okay,
thought that they were out.
Yeah, they were walking while you were talking, and then you noticed the creature, and they're still walking. They're probably
No.
already made it inside the Lonely Torch by now. I would
Nope.
say.
We'll have to head that way then.
I
We'll
think
just go
we're
that
gonna have
way.
to be real quiet.
Yep. We have to be quiet.
So you get to the part of the tanglewoods that's the thickest.
Boy, is it thick here.
Yep. I'm just gonna get my little knife out and try to silently
Yeah.
cut leaves out of the way.
So you're gonna go through the thickets. What is the walking order? It was Kumo, Kita, Milo.
Yes.
So Kumo, how do you want to proceed?
So it's just is it sort of I don't even know how to describe this. How thick is this dense part of brush or thicket exactly? Is it just something that you need to jump over? Is it something you need to wade your way through?
You gotta wade your way through it.
Okay. I'm sort of tempted, given the size of the other two, as well as my sort of acrobatic skills, to just sort of, Mission Impossible my way through it.
All right, so you start to move through it, and I'm gonna need a DC Constitution saving throw. So as you're coming through, the thickets start to attack you.
Okay.
So D20 plus, I think it's Constitution saving throws.
12.
All right, so you're going to take 7 points poison damage, and now you're
No.
poisoned. You're poisoned for an hour.
Oh, freak.
7 points damage. And the poison, does it have like recurring HP effects, or is it?
A
Poison
poison
ability.
creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks for an
Okay.
hour.
Okay. And disadvantages.
You roll 2d20 and you take
The lowest.
The lower.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes,
Gotcha.
How
Man,
long is he
you're
poisoned
fast,
for?
jeez.
an hour.
Does that hurt? Like real bad?
And the tangleweeds go back to their position, their guarded position.
Okay, but we otherwise made it through.
No,
I don't.
you
I
weren't
think you
able to even
jumped
get
back
through
in.
it. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
You get the idea that if you continue your way through there, there's a lot of thickets
Yeah.
you're going to go through. You're going to get attacked multiple times.
Does that hurt real bad?
Did we see that the bandits went right through this way?
Yes, they walked right through the thickets.
Well, they're good.
Cause I got this song that I could sing to make you feel better. If you want, if you feel bad,
What's
I
that?
have a song that makes you feel better.
I mean, I am feeling quite crappy, but I don't know if I'd want to put up with another year's. Okay, sure. Let's try it.
Well, jeez, just trying to be nice here. Fine, I'll help you anyway, because there might be some little creatures around that just want to hear a little bit of happiness.
Will this attract the giant
I'll
tangled
be quiet.
monster?
Don't worry, he's walking away.
Okay.
It's fine, don't worry. Italy. You ready? Here
Yes.
we go. Leaves from the vine. Oh dear, I don't remember how my song goes. You're gonna have to give me a minute to think about it. Leaves from fragile, tiny shell. Drifting home. Little soldier, come marching home. Brave soldier. Do you feel better?
Quite, actually. I don't know. Does it make me feel better?
Yeah. You get. I should have had that up. Cure wounds. Boop. You get to add 1d8 plus. So I roll that.
You roll. Okay.
Well, isn't that exciting? This is so new. I'm sorry.
No, it's
Spells are
great.
so new. 1d8 plus 3. Oh, thank you. 5, 8.
And so that is.
So you
in
get 8
addition to
back.
my HP. Okay.
Was that your tribute to Mako?
Why? Why is that?
To Mako?
Yeah, isn't that the guy who voiced Uncle?
Yes, it was. I love that. If we can do a side note for a second, that episode makes me cry.
I cried the other day watching it.
Yes, it's just oh my god, hurts so bad. Anyway.
Bad. Okay, yep.
Yep. Okay. Okay. So do you feel better?
I do feel a bit better. Thank you.
That's so. I love when people are happy.
DM, I'm gonna see if these vines react to fire. I'm just gonna make a little poof of fire next to the vines that attacked him.
They react very negatively to it, very upset. You almost kind of get an idea the shambling mound can feel what you're doing.
I don't think we should hang out
Oh,
here anymore.
boy. I don't know how to go through there without
Can we
getting our
go?
asses kicked.
Can we go around?
Does it look like there's any way around this? What it's hard for me to see, to envision it.
The only way you know through it is the same way the bandits got through it.
How on earth did they get through? Maybe they have a trinket or something.
Yeah, I don't know how they traveled through this. Is there anything I might be able to determine from my lore book to figure out how to walk through this safely?
Anybody want to do a survival check?
Yes, I believe we all do.
Yes, everybody do a survival check and give me the highest number.
And what is my disadvantage on both?
Your disadvantage is on.
That's on
I forget.
ability checks, so yeah.
I got a natural 20.
Oh wow!
Oh, well,
I got a 13.
got a 1.
Yeah.
All right, wait here. So you got a 1.
Wait, you got a plus
Oh, so,
4.
yeah, so 4.
Oh,
Sorry.
He's got a 4
you
total.
still got the sad trombone,
I-
and
Yes.
I figured.
you got the huzzah, Chad. So
Hooray.
Milo,
Huzzah!
getting
That's
down
the first
on the
roll of my
ground,
Cthulhu dice.
getting down on the ground, looking, you inspect, and you notice there is a lot of urine on the ground, lots of dried urine.
Oh, boy.
What?
It seems there was a reason they peed on Stinky Pete.
What? Like, other than, like, humiliation?
Yes, it seems that the reason they peed on Tasty, Stinky, Soggy Socks Pete is because it keeps the vines from attacking.
You're kidding.
Looks like it's time to summon up that chocolate milk. Turn your eyes.
Don't worry, I'm not looking.
And Milo attempts to pee on his own boots.
Roll a d20.
Oh, the
Okay.
smell, Milo. The smell.
Well, I haven't eaten any asparagus. 17.
Oh, your aim is true, buddy.
I've
You get them
got
boots
a lot of
real
practice.
good. You're a little boy and you're having fun. This is your other favorite magic wand.
All right.
Sorry, Les. I'm sorry. We had to put one dick joke in there for Thomas. You know that.
It's all right.
All right. I'll test out my theory before you all go peeing on yourselves.
Thank you. Good luck, Milo. I was kind of waiting for that.
And I get my wand at the ready, and it's like got a little bit of a fire coming out the end of it because I'm very nervous. And I kind of walk slowly through the thickets.
And you notice the vines and the thickets are repelled by the smell of the urine.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
It's not that bad. Jeez.
All right. I'll go hide behind a tree and try and go to the bathroom on my feet.
Maybe you could just stomp in mine.
Ew!
Aren't you happy playing Dungeons and Dragons, Kumo? Isn't this great?
Use your water bending to pee bend this onto our boots.
All right. Do I have to make a roll to go to the bathroom?
No. I just wanted to make Chad make a roll.
Okay.
Roll with disadvantage.
He's rolling for kidney function.
It was just fun to make Chad do it.
Natural 1. You get kidney stones.
So I understand you guys probably follow likewise, and you're able
Yes.
to make it through.
I do not try and step in his footsteps.
Yes. So you guys make it through the thicket, and you come across a shattered door of the entrance.
Are the vines all far away from us?
Yeah, now you've gone up a hill, and the vines are well behind you. This hill is elevated up. The thin path rises through the tangleweed, leads up to an iron-bound wooden door at the front of the ruined tower. A stone gargoyle juts out from above the door, its mouth open, revealing that its tongue has been broken off. Arrow slits are cut into the rough stone walls of the tower, angled towards the path where it leads up to the door, but you don't see any kind of shadows or anything in the windows.
Before we go any further, I go, Shalakadoo la minchikaroo. And you guys don't smell like piss anymore, and the pee is off of you.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
It's a good spell.
My feet
Clean.
have not been this clean in a long
Since yesterday.
That's true. Boy, you are clean.
I am. I don't ever have to buy soap.
As you come up to the iron-bound wooden door, you feel like that gargoyle is watching you.
Ah.
I cast a like a small brick wall in front of its eyes. Boop.
Well, why'd you do that?
Oh,
Because I don't like being watched uninvitedly.
I can only look one way. It's not my fault.
what happened to your tongue?
Oh, these stinky bandits broke it out. Said I talk too much.
I bet it was stinky, saggy, piran, saggy, socks, Pete.
Tasty.
Yummy,
Yeah,
tasty.
Yeah, it was Pete. Can we? Could you possibly open the door to let us in, please?
Oh,
I
those bandits
dispersed-
probably
I-
don't have the lock. They're a bunch of idiots.
I dispersed the brick so he can see again.
Oh,
Are you
thank
saying?
you.
Are you saying you're a nice gargoyle?
I'm saying it's nice to talk to somebody. These bandits ignore me all the time now.
Wait, did you say they don't have the key?
Door's unlocked. They don't think anybody can make it through old Snaggleberry's thorn bushes out there.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry they broke off your tongue. Where is your tongue?
I don't know. Probably play games with it.
well, we'll go get it back.
I cast minor illusion on him and I go, does it look like this? And I make it look like he's got a whole tongue, but it's probably really too long and very exaggerated.
Wow, look at that thing. I can almost clean myself with it.
I'd like to try and sneak up to the door and see if I can peek in.
Sure. What are you kids doing out here?
I failed miserably.
Well, we were trying to investigate the bandits. Can you tell us anything about them?
Oh,
Are they
sure.
here?
What you want to know?
Are they here in great numbers? Do they come often?
There's probably about a dozen of them. Yeah, ever since the new Night Lord came around.
Dozen.
Are they bringing a bunch of treasure back and forth?
Oh yeah, boxes and whatnots, making all kinds of noise. Won't even let me sleep anymore.
How did you come to be so enchanted?
Why, just born that way, I guess.
Do you happen to know any?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Do you happen to know anything about the layout of the dungeon? Maybe any secret passageways, perhaps, to the top?
Secret, yeah.
Well, I know upstairs he keeps a lot of his pets. The Night Lord, he's got him a red bird on his shoulder, but he's got a lot of other birds up in the attic. But most of the building's underground. They got a moat down there, a mud pit.
So the Night Lord is underground, you say?
Well, I don't know where he is in there, but I know he keeps them birds up in the attic.
Why does he have birds in the attic? That's not where they belong.
Big old red birds. Nasty things. I see them fly out at night, and sometimes they fly back with a large elk.
What?
Yeah.
Can I make a nature check or something?
For what?
For the red birds.
What about him?
If you
Feel
know
like I know birds.
Sure, why not?
She's a bird watcher.
Yeah.
She's been watching. She studies bird songs.
Yeah, 16. Oh wait, 15. If we're adding nature, it's 15.
Them birds, they come back with them elks, and there ain't not a lick of blood in them elks. They're just wrinkled husks. So you start thinking maybe they're not birds. You had heard about these things called strigs that are they're almost like pink, red, vampire-like mosquito birds, bats almost, you know.
Oh, these don't sound like very nice things at all.
Ooh.
That's disgusting.
Milo scours through his book. I got a 12 on my nature check. But, yeah.
Can I point out
disgusting.
if you pass through the picture, can I go, that's what I think it is?
You
Oh,
can
that's
explain-
nasty.
Yeah. The book, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Ew.
This book is great,
It is. It was my master's.
but I don't think we should mess with those things. But what are we going to do about it?
I'm not really sure. What did the sheriff exactly want us to do anyway? Bring back the guy, right?
Yeah, we got to bring back the guy. I don't remember.
That's a lot of people
The
for
Night
Bruno to
Lord?
punch in the face.
Yeah. He wears a gold mask, the Night Lord. Got his he's got like these burn marks and all, so he wears a mask now.
Well, at least it'll be easy to know which one it is.
How'd he get burns on his face?
I don't know.
Do you know if
It was
he's-
me.
Do you know if he's in the tower currently?
Oh yeah, he's in there now.
I think we should go in. Is there any other way to get into the tower besides this door here and the windows way up high?
No, this is it.
Can I roll an acrobatics check to see if I can jump up and look through the window?
Sure.
If you'd like to do that, I also have the bird that can look through the window.
Oh, yes. Do both.
Okay.
There you go. I'll send my hooty hoo owl up there with him.
I got 25 on acrobatics.
Look at him go!
And Merlin
So-
the owl lands on your shoulder.
You kind of look up through that window. It's a decaying room, but you can kind of see the shadow of those strigs. The room's kind of covered in moss and stuff, so they're kind of hanging upside down like bats. But you can see
Mhm.
there's quite a few up there. I would say at least a flock.
Okay. All right, so I jump back down, report what I had seen. I suppose I can just say it. So there appears to be a room full of those the birds that Gargoyle speaks of. So I
Like
think
this picture?
yes,
Strigs.
that one. Strigs. Yes, that's correct. So perhaps we should go down. I believe up seems to be bad news.
I've seems like a terrible idea. Was there anything in there like besides those? Like a chest?
It was just it was covered with moss, and I had seen a large amount of those. What were they called again?
Strigs?
Strigs.
Strigs hanging from the ceiling upside down, quite menacingly.
Yeah, I think deal with those.
Hmm.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we should go.
So was that window like half? Obviously, wasn't on the top of the tower, right? Is that the
It's
idea?
more like slits for like shooting arrows and stuff out of, I would say.
Okay.
And no, I don't think you guys can fit through it. Maybe the owl could fit through it if it wanted to, but I don't think a human.
He'll get eaten by Strigs.
Yeah, don't send Merlin up there.
Oh
He's too
no,
cute.
he's only got 1 HP. I can't afford to lose Merlin. Who would I talk to at night?
So I think maybe we should go in and see what we can see, right?
Sure.
Yep. And then we can always run if there's too many of them.
Yep.
March
I'm not
order.
very fast, but I'll try.
All right.
Can we try? Can I try and like open the door?
Yeah, absolutely. So you're gonna go first.
Yes, I will.
All right. The door opens. It's unlocked. When you look in there, it's large oaken beams have collapsed from where they once supported the vaulted ceiling of this hall. One has smashed through the floor, revealing basement passages below. A large headless statue of a warrior, its great sword collapsed, hilt up in its hands, stands on the far side of the hall. A stone staircase leads up to a high floors of the tower. You see two bandits, and they're laying on the ground sleeping like in like little tent rolls and all. And you can smell heavy alcohol in the room. And one of them he had heard the gargoyle being so loud, so he's kind of just coming to. But he hasn't seen you guys or anything yet.
So one is sort of half drunkenly awake, and the other is still sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay. They're drunk. Okay.
I almost kind of want to run, just like in and like cover his mouth or something, or maybe we can.
Slit his throat.
Oh my
Jeez.
god!
I was just kidding.
But I mean, no, you're right though. I might try that. I am pretty sneaky.
We do, unfortunately, probably have to kill or subdue all of these people to get the bandit leader.
All right.
Yeah, we're either gonna meet them on the way in or out.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try dagger, and would this be? Yeah. I'm gonna cover his mouth and
So you just walk in.
go for him. I'm going in. I'm sneaking in.
Real quick question. What is your alignment?
I think it's like lawful good.
Oh, well, this sounds lawful good if ever I heard it.
Hey, we have been sent to assassinate bandits. It's
Yes.
totally lawful.
So
We've been deputized.
walk me through how you do this then.
Deputized.
Because he's groggy, and I'm going to let you do it however you see fit.
Oh boy. So I'm gonna try and like scooch along the wall, like with tiny little halfling being, and oh gosh, I almost want to like try and knock him unconscious or something.
You can totally do that with the hilt of your dagger. You can just be like non-lethal damage.
Yeah,
You could,
Yeah,
you
I-
could do that too. Yeah.
yeah. I think I'd rather do that, like, than
That
just
seems a bit more in
cold.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty non-lethal group here.
I think so. Yeah. I'm gonna try and just knock him.
I'm gonna just let you do it. You don't even need to roll. Just go ahead and
Oh.
you come in and you just knock him.
Yep, knock him cold, and then kind of like look back in the shadows and just
And he
do the shh and
he
wait.
falls down. And the other one's kind of puts his arm around him. He rolls over and just puts his arm around him.
Ew. No judging though, but ew. So do we need to roll like sneaks to?
Yeah, I think that'd be great for the other one.
Yeah.
And then you guys can figure out how you want to proceed. If you want to go upstairs or if you want to go downstairs.
Okay. You roll for sneaking?
Is this an instance where I have disadvantage?
All day
Yeah,
for an hour.
That's right. We gotta figure out how to get him healed.
You
Shit.
could always knock out the other guy if that's something you wanted to do.
I also get disadvantage on attacks. All right.
I will use prestidigitation to push over one of the like stones on top of that statue up there to maybe fall on his head. Bonk.
So now you're gonna kill him.
No, just knock him out.
With a stone?
There might be a little.
Woof.
Yeah.
One that's like light enough for a gust of wind to like push down, like a baseball-sized rock. Bonk on his head.
It's a statue. It's full on stone.
While he's considering this, I'm just gonna knock the other one.
Okay. Milo's a
All right.
young boy. He doesn't understand the heaviness of
No,
it.
I'm trying to say is if there's like you said it's like rubble and decaying. I thought maybe gust of wind, some rubble onto his head.
It's not like little tiny rocks, like it's big chunks.
I wish I had some sort of spell that had like telekinesis or something. I have no way of moving shit around.
Well,
So.
you also have handcuffs. You guys could gag someone. You know, you guys got all kinds of things you could do if you wanted to. You got rope. Everyone's got rope in their packets. You guys could tie people up. There's a lot of options available.
I don't have any rope.
Well, I'm sure the adventurers do.
Yes, we need that for
I'm all magics. and it's
gold mask
all
guy.
Oh no,
Illusions.
Milo got
and-
handcuffs. Remember?
Yeah, but maybe we want to
Yes.
lead him on like a little rope.
Oh, okay. Well, don't you, how much rope do you get? You get like 50 feet or something?
Everybody,
Something
they
like
got
that, yeah.
50 feet of rope. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
under
have any rope.
equipment.
I have a scholar's pack and a bunch of illusionary magic.
So if each of them has 50 feet of rope.
So unless they're awake, I can't do anything to them
I have an herbalism kit.
besides burn them alive or shoot them with lasers.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, why don't you just go and knock him out in the same way
I'm
you
just
did?
gonna knock him
All right.
right
Knock him
next to me. Yeah.
He's knocked out.
Boom, boom.
Nice.
So,
Simple.
do we want to go upstairs where you guys have confirmed there is a flock of strigs, or do you want to go downstairs, the unknown?
'Cause I feel like there's probably a reason that they have a bit of a defense of sprigs going up.
I know. I
Yeah.
thought so too.
I
But
definitely
you
don't
gather
want to
that's
go and
just
fight the
one room
Strigs.
above there. That's it. There's just one room above you.
Oh, that's it. Okay,
That's it.
so he's
It's
probably
not
not
like
just like
It's not
sleeping
like
in the corner. or
Yeah, it's
something.
not like a
Yeah.
huge tower.
Okay, so let's go down. Yeah.
I
That's
agree.
the belfry kind of stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
Let's go down.
Let's go down.
All right. So
Is it dark down this pathway?
No, because this is a living quarters.
I'm happy I took all these light cantrips.
The floor, the floor of the tower has collapsed, revealing stairs leading to a series of stone chambers below. Cracked wooden support beams hold up the crumbling stone ceiling of the main chamber, whose walls are lined with hammocks and bedrolls. A stone door carved with an artful depiction of a hooded priest stands at the opposite end of the hall, while a neutral tunnel leads off to the right. Inside the room, you see about 6 figures. There's a couple people in the beds, and then there's a couple people standing around.
Oh, okay.
So we have some sleeping people and some wide awake people. But they did we roll for stealth?
No, I don't believe we ever did. So.
Yeah, I rolled some sort of 17.
Yeah, you did. You're right. You guys did.
Am
'Cause
I-
You did
Oh!
stealth to come in. Let's continue
So
with
that
that
still
stealth.
counts.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys are in there. I'm going to say 4 people are standing, 2 are sleeping. How do you want to proceed?
I think maybe I could, because I have prestidigitation as well. Maybe I could make some kind of like noise or sight
Well, how
on the
about
other
do
stairs.
we? Can we see what the sort of entrance or exit is on the other end of the room to the right?
It
Can we see?
is a door is blocking the view. You can't see past the door.
Okay. So
There is
maybe we
on
should.
in the south. You see there is a walkway there, but it looks like it leads downward.
Hey, what if I was to make an illusion of the gargoyle and have him appear right in the middle of the room, and then he could say, "There's intruders up in the room full of strigs," and then as they go running by, I can create an illusionary wall that hides us and run right by us.
Well, why not? I mean, okay. Either we could do that, or we could make noises on the behind that door over there, and then maybe only the awake people will go through the door, and the sleeping guys we can then go like tie up or knock out or something.
I'm easy. I'm just not a very combatant person.
What do you want to do? You want to hit people with your stick?
He's not feeling very well.
I'm not. Apparently.
He looks a bit green.
So is this an hour in like real time? Is that how it works?
It's an hour in like game time.
Okay, game time.
Yeah, but you're probably about 30 minutes into this, I'd say. Maybe 45 minutes.
Shit.
Yeah, shit. I don't have any antidote. All I have is poison.
You have
I have
a medical
more
kit.
poison?
You have a medical kit. Would you like to try the medical kit?
I have
It's
an
a
herbalism
healer's.
kit.
Oh, he's got an herbalism kit.
I
Do
do
you
have an
think that would
herbalism
help?
kit. Is that something that's applicable?
Well, let's backtrack a little bit. Let me see what you got in your herbs there. And I've got a healer's kit. Maybe with the two of us combined here can whip you up an antidote.
I'd like a wisdom or medicine check.
Your medicine is
Could-
really good.
I'll do a medicine roll if you are asking me.
Do that.
Oh fuck! I got a 7.
And I'm
Oh,
going to
shit.
assist him.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to assist
But
him
remember, you add your wisdom or
because
your
I'm
medicine to that.
using my lore. My stuff is all comes from books, so it's intelligence and potion studying and such.
We'll take the higher
So-
roll. Go ahead.
It's 12.
I got a little medicine in me.
So a 12.
Oh, 21.
Well, a 12 was what I needed, so we're good all
Okay.
around. So you're no longer poisoned. They're able to use the medicine check,
Yay.
but it takes 10 minutes to aid you. Okay.
Oh.
But if you guys did that upstairs, those people are knocked out, so you should be fine.
Just keep hitting them in the head.
Nah, this is like 80s TV show or 90s TV show where they punch a guy and he's knocked out for like hours or till the end of the episode.
Oh, isn't that
All
really
right.
what happens?
It's MacGyver.
Yeah.
It's totally MacGyver.
Very good.
Great.
We probably should have done that before we came up the hill.
Yes.
Probably.
Okay.
This is how we
But we're
learn.
okay. Yes. Okay, so are we doing the noise to scare away the wake people?
So is there an obvious direction that we want to go? Do we want to go down the tunnel or the door? Because that can be used as we can just distract them towards the place we don't want to go
Yeah,
to.
about in the center of the room, they're playing Knuckle Bones. It's a dice game. They're just having a good time.
I don't think
Noise.
there's an obvious. I bet you down is the obvious way to go.
Yeah, I think so. So you can. So are the beds closest to the entrance where we're coming in from? Are those beds occupied or are they empty?
I'm gonna say the third bed from the entrance, and the second bed. So the third bed down on the south, and the second bed up north is where those guys are sleeping.
But if we scare them to the outside, we'll have to fight them coming out, right?
Yes, most likely. How many people are playing a
There's
game
like
in the middle of the room?
4.
6
There's
total,
like
4 awake, 2 sleep.
I could go and try and set that whole table on fire. That's
it.
about it.
Yes.
All right.
And then if you
Can-
do that, Kumo can go sneak maybe and clack somebody with a stick.
I've already set one person on fire. What's 4 more? Oh, what use is learning the magic if you're not going to use it, eh? All right.
So
All right.
it's a small room, and a flame like that's gonna,
It's a 15-foot cone.
yeah.
I'm going to try and set the guys on fire.
I'm going to tiptoe behind you.
This spell is called Burning Hands. As I hold my hands with my thumbs touching my fingers spread, a thin sheet of flames shoots forth from my outstretched fingertips. Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes... Okay, I'll tell you how much the damage they take after that. So they must make a dexterity saving DC of 13.
Let's roll 4d4s. 4 d20s. You said it's a dex save?
Yeah,
Okay.
13.
Plus 1. Plus 1. So we have a 16, an 8, a 13, and an 8.
I'm sorry, it's a... who didn't get 13? So two of them didn't make it?
2 of them failed, yeah.
Okay. It's a total of 12 damage. So the people who didn't make it get 12 fire damage. The rest of them take 6 fire damage.
2 of them are playing Knucklebones, and you ignite those on fire, and they how's it look? They're dying.
So they're like, ah! they're like, we got any threes? And all of a sudden this flame comes shooting out of the darkness. And Milo leans up against the wall again and goes, and throws up chocolate milk all over the fucking stairs. I think I got him.
Good job, Milo.
It's the most disgusting thing you've ever seen, and it's terrifying at the same time. The two people in bed hear the screams, and they hop up, reaching for their weapons. Can we roll for initiative?
Yes, and I regain my composure, and I go, yes, it's me, Milo Bowen, the Master Wizard. Oh, that's fucking crazy.
Nasty.
I got a 14.
Alright.
I have an 11. Don't forget you had an inspiration too. So if you need a read.
5. Okay, so
5.
Ooh. 5.
I think it's kind of good for wizards to roll low, you know.
5. How it is.
Okay, so can you just quickly describe sort of the state of things and where everybody is from our perspective again? Sorry.
All right. So in the center of the room, kind of in that open area, let's say there's like I see like a little tiny box there between like 2 wood planks. That's where they were playing the dice game. So 2 dead bodies are there, 2 are standing, they're bloodied. And the 2 up on the north of it is that little bed between the 2 walkways. The guy got out of bed there. And at the bottom, let's say that's a female bandit. Because, you know, they're unisex down here. And she's getting out of that 3rd bed that's kind of askew.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 guys, guy. Okay.
Say again?
2 guys?
2 guys in the middle? Guy.
Yep.
Okay.
And you're first.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll just go right for the that are wounded.
Okay.
Or for one of the 2.
So you're going right in the center of the floor. So I would say I'm going to put you right between the 2 of them. So you can split your attacks. You can hit one and then hit the other one, or you can double down on one. So you're right in the middle of them, okay?
Yep, okay.
So you got to roll to see if you hit.
Yes, so I will try to hit with my... Let's do the quarterstaff again, because why not? So that's an 11.
11 will not hit. Unless
you can use your inspiration.
Sure, inspiration. Let's do it. Let's do it again. Okay, that is a 17.
That hits.
Nice.
17. Is this the female bandit, or who are you attacking?
No, he's in the guys who are playing Knucklebones. He's in the center there.
The female bandit wakes up.
The damage on that is 11.
All right, that kills that one.
Jeez.
So you just kind of smack it across his head. It's on fire still, and you smack it across his head, and it kind of, the stick almost gets a little stuck in the melting flesh, but you're able to pull it back. And now you can attack the other one if you'd like.
Yes, I will do the bonus unarmed strike, and that I'll roll, and it is a 6, 12.
12 hits.
Perfect. And the damage on that will be
Jeez.
8?
8.
So you punch the other one in its face, and it
Burning face.
Yeah, and yeah, it kind of concaves the face, and its jaw and mouth kind of go inward, and it falls down dead, swallowing its tongue. So
Who
you kill
is
both.
this guy?
If you kids get uppity, he will punish you. Don't make me put you over my knee.
Okay, so how far did I have to travel to reach them in the first place?
I'd say it was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll say 25 feet.
Okay, let's say that I then travel in the same direction to the far end of the room, so all the way on the right.
So over to the door, okay?
Yeah.
All right, then you're up next, Les.
All right, I am going to. I think I'm just gonna run. No, it's a bad idea. I think I'm going to do vicious mockery on the girl.
Okay.
And so it's a cantrip, so it's an action, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I guess that is the saving throw is a 13. I think I'll save you guys the same song.
Oh, I got a natural 20.
No, you're
Sorry.
funny. I'll say for bonus action, I think I'm gonna try and hide.
You sang like Cardi B's latest song.
She's like, I heard that song.
Yeah.
Now, of course, you do have your inspiration if you want another shot at it.
It's not
But you don't see the gold masked guy in this room at all.
Yeah, I think I'm saving it for that. Stealth is a 15.
Okay.
At least the roll is. Sorry, I'm done. And that a question. Oh no, it's a cantrip, so I don't. That doesn't cost like a spell slot, right?
Nope. And that means
Okay, good.
if you
right.
have any,
It's just a cantrip.
if she has any bonus spells, she could cast that, correct, Chad?
If that's you can cast another spell or another cantrip if it's a bonus. Oh wait, sorry. Let me back up. If you cast a cantrip as a bonus action, you can also use a spell that costs an action.
I did the other way around.
I don't know what vicious mockery is.
It's
Is
a
vicious mock?
cantrip.
Does it cost an action?
Oh.
Let's look up vicious mockery. I will do it
Yes.
real quickly.
I spelled it wrong.
I've got it. I'm on it.
Okay.
TUV right here. It is one action, so you have nothing left unless you have a bonus action available to you, which would be your bardic inspiration, or any other spells that cost a bonus action.
I mean, may as well do bardic inspiration, but I think Kumo is too far away, so I'll go ahead and do it. Then
You broke up. What did you say?
Kumo's too far away to do it, so I think I'll cast play bardic inspiration so that you can have it.
Hooray! I love when you sing.
Thank you. And I think that's it for me. I'm trying to hide.
Sing me a song, you're a singer. Do me wrong, you're a bringer of evil.
You
Sorry.
can sing too.
Well, I try. I used magic. I'm sorry.
So the male will turn his crossbow on Kumo and shoot a 19 at him. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
That's going to be 5 points piercing damage. And so Kida is hidden. Milo, you're coming down the stairs, correct?
Yes.
So she's going to go ahead and pull on you.
Woohoo!
It's a 23, so I'm sure that hits. You're going to take 5 points
Oh.
of piercing damage.
Of course it does.
And it is your
I have
turn,
a shield.
Milo.
I have a shield.
Are you going to use the shield?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
That's a Trenton and I always say.
Oh.
Whenever someone rolls really high, like 23s or something, I always go, we have a shield. So I'm going to swoosh and flick my wand, and I say, pew, pew, pew! And these 4, I'm going to use a second level spell slot here. And these 4, like, glistening laser-like bolts shoot from the tip of my wand, and I'm going to go ahead and attack the lady who shot me with a crossbow because I hate when they do that sort of thing.
Ladies first.
Yes. And these automatically hit. Cool. So how does she look with 9 damage to her?
Extremely bloody.
She's still going though, right?
Extremely
So
bloodied, yes.
the third bolt strikes her, and that's another 5 damage.
How do you want it to look?
So these 3 lasers, she hits me, and I go, oh, I don't think so. And I go, pew, pew, pew. And like one of them hits her crossbow, and it explodes. The other one hits her foot, and the other one hits her shoulder. And she's not dead, but she is done. Her foot's fucked, her weapon's fucked, her arm's fucked, and she's sitting there going, ow! You shot me! You shot me right in my arm! You shot me! And finally, the 4th bolt goes out and hits the guy,
Okay.
and that's gonna hit him for 2.
All right.
2. That's
So-
right. There's plenty more where that came from.
So Kumo, he's about 20 feet away from you up by that bed in the center. He has
Okay, and he
crossbow trained on you. I think it was on you. Yeah.
and he's the only one.
Yeah, he's all
Left
that's
right
left.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I guess I will run across the room, given it's only 20 away, and I will. Should I? Yeah, I'll quarterstaff the shit out of this guy.
Why do I feel like it's one of those,
Yeah.
like kind of like the Matrix, where you kind of spin twirl, you know, and the cape's going up as you're running across the floor, you know?
It's pretty
Back
much
to
what I
another one of those black rockin' beats.
So 22 on
That
the
hits. Yeah, well, that
okay.
hits good.
and then a D8.
Ooh.
9 damage.
Oh, how do you want that to look?
Hooray!
Oh,
I haven't done anything.
Let's say I sort of pick up the staff and pull it back and drive it forward through the face, through the skull, and then have to, it lodges itself in the skull, and I need to rip it back out, and he falls as a big log on the floor.
What a way to wake up. I mean, that is just the worst wake-up call ever.
It is.
Milo is standing over the female bandit. Now let this be a lesson to you. Maybe you should take up some sort of other form of work. Definitely not a dancer, though, because that ankle will probably never work again.
I walk out. Woo! Good work, guys. We really handled.
So you guys did make a lot of noise, and so that tunnel that leads downward to the south of this picture, you could hear some echoes of people yelling. They're panicking.
Guys, we should hide, or I don't know, go down maybe while they're running around like crazy.
Quick, stand next to me.
Okay.
And I make it look like there's a giant wooden crate around us.
Oh, this is fantastic. I don't know if they're coming up though.
But nobody comes up.
We gotta go down.
All right, let's go then.
It was a really good trick, though, Milo.
I was
Can
just
we-
making sure.
Can that spell be used to make us look like Polyjuice Potion style, like
Huge.
one of the people who we just?
I can only do
Horribly
that
killed.
once, and it can only work on one of us.
Oh, okay. Then 2 of us should hide, and maybe.
And
you
it's only me, actually. Actually, it's herself.
But keep in
Yeah,
mind, the smell of burnt flesh is now in this small area. Smoke is kind of up in the ceiling and stuff,
Or really.
Hang on one second. Give me 2
The echo
seconds, boys.
screams.
Let me look through my spells here. That's a good point. Alter self. You assume a different form. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I can use this to either go crazy, all like fish gills, like try wizard shit, or it looks like I can change my appearance into a different person. I could make myself look like this female bandit and run down there.
But once you still, does it change height?
Yes.
Okay.
This is not disguise self. This is alter self.
All right.
Alter self is actually superior. It can make you grow taller or shorter.
See, Kumo, you
And,
can do whatever you want in this game. Absolutely whatever you want.
I can appear as different size. And yeah, I could do that. I could run down there. What would I do though? What would I say?
You could say, what do you think?
That the people.
I could make them come up the stairs, and you guys could hide and like trip them,
Yeah.
and then we'll kick their ass.
Yeah, I have a rope, I think. We could just do old school, like, yoink style.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah. We could. Is the smoke thick enough to hide within it?
No.
Like out? No. Is there any way within that where we could hide behind the beds or in the beds or otherwise disguise ourselves as they run past?
If they were to come up the tunnel, I'm sure you could flip a bed or hide in one of these walkways, but no one's come up the tunnel.
Well, I mean, if he had made himself look like somebody and said, "Oh, they came this way,"
That way?
Well, yes.
First of all, why don't we figure out what's down there? I summon my owl, and I'm going to ask him to fly down the tunnel and take a look and see what he sees.
Good luck,
All right,
Merlin.
so he flies down the tunnel, and there's a big mud pit down there. And as he comes around that corner, see that little curve there? It's like you're going down. There's one guy watching the stairs, and he's got his sword out prepared. And then there's another guy out in the mud pit standing over a guy. There's a guy on his knees in the mud pit, and he's got a bag over his head, and the bag's moving.
Oh.
Okay, so the bird will see that, and he'll fly back to me.
Okay.
And he telepathically can communicate with me to what he sees.
Can you give me a stealth check on the bird?
Certainly. Let me look up the. Let me pull up the bird's stats.
With disadvantage because they are watching the cave entrance.
Good luck, Merlin.
Oh, you sumbitch. It was a natural 20 and a fucking 3. So 4.
So basically, you kind of hear the echo of one of them saying, I think one of those furry strigs just flew down here. It's going crazy up there, man. Hurry up. But he'll take no action against the owl.
Good thing the owl also has something called keen hearing. Oh, no. And flyby, which is the owl does opportunity attacks. So that would have been maybe helpful.
Get his eyes. You know, anytime somebody goes at the eyes, I automatically just put my hands up in the air. Like, nobody covers their eyes. Just gotta,
So he flies back and he tells me that, and I say, there's someone down there, and they're really waiting for us.
There's 3 people down there. One's got a bag over his head. He's on his knees in the mud pit. One's standing over him, and one's watching guard on the door.
There's some really kinky shit going on down in the basement.
We can take them, right?
Yeah, there's a gimp in the basement. Yeah.
We did kill 6 of them. We could try.
Yeah, if there's only 3, we've come this far. Let's charge it.
Let's
All
do
right.
it. I say we go in there.
Let's go. Who's first? I don't want to be first.
I'll go first. We'll do that.
I will make a thunderous lion roar coming down the hall as he charges down the hall.
All right, roll an intimidation check.
Intimidation, I think I have -1. Yeah, so it's an 18.
I rolled a 17, which is a 19. So together,
Right.
Yeah. So
together, I believe
huge,
both of us are very
this
high.
huge lion roar echoes down the chamber, and the guy standing by the front as Kumo's coming down just drops his sword out of fear. It's like, oh, fuck, what was that? So as you're coming around the corner, he's trying to grab his sword off the ground so you can have advantage on your attack against him if you'd like.
Hooray!
Yes.
That's what I
Make
wanted to
that
do.
roll 2 and take the highest.
Correct.
I wanted to assist him.
Okay. Then yes, I will use that, and while he's grasping for his sword, I will take my quarterstaff and try to smack him upside the head.
Womp.
Oof. It doesn't even matter.
Oh, reroll, that's right.
That was,
Okay,
that was
natural
huzzah!
20. I think I hit.
It's a 20?
It's a
26.
natural 20, 26.
Oh yeah.
So you know how a natural 20 works?
Other than the fact that it shows 20, and that people often say huzzah, no. That's about it.
You get to double your damage. So whatever you normally do, you roll what?
Oh.
A D.
You roll
8.
2 dice instead of 1.
Yeah, 2 instead of 1. You're doubling your attack. So you'll double your dice and then add that modifier to it. But your modifier is what? 6, right?
A 4
Okay.
on that
4.
guy.
4.
Yeah.
So it's 2d8 plus 4.
Holy crap.
That's 15 damage. Okay.
So you're killing this guy. You're coming down the stairs as he's trying to pick up his sword. What happens?
Yeah, I don't even really stop for him. I just sort of, as I'm running past him on the side, I just whack him in the head as he's reaching for his, and he's just lights out
Where with him?
You look
as I
like
continue to charge the room.
yeah, with your cape out, you look like you could have been a dragon, and that's what he thought he heard, like a dragon coming in there. He didn't know, and before he knew it, he was dead. He got killed by a dragon.
That's true.
The other
Oh,
guy's
boy.
kind of shaking with his sword in the mud, ready for you.
Okay, so does the whole unarmed strike sort of pairing thing work as well if I travel to him and then do the unarmed strike, or is that on the same?
I don't know.
I'm
Once
gonna
again,
say-
you can make- Once you attack with unarmed strike
You got
mode,
40 feet, so I'll say you can get to him if you like. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'll try to reach the guy who's not
It's
does not
not
have a
in the
bag on his
bag.
head. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the one standing with the sword out. Yeah, the guy in the bag is unarmed and looked like he is chained up.
All right, so 21 on the hit dice for that.
Jeez.
Wish you made the monk, don't you now? Guys?
And then 8 damage.
Where's my Duriel? She show him.
Okay, yeah, he is definitely bloodied.
Nice.
Took a
All
good
right.
hit. Whoosh! And
Ow.
you're up, short legs. Kita.
All right. So I'm running, I guess, behind him, watching this
I-
mayhem.
It takes about 40 feet to get to him, so you can move 25 feet. You get to about the entrance of the
Yeah.
mud pit.
I think I am just going to attack with the sling. Let's see here. Yep. Oh. Dang. Holy crap. Wait, math. 23.
That hits. Whoosh,
Yeah.
right in his face.
And it is for, geez, 7. Sorry,
Seven.
Milo.
How do you want this to look?
Ha
I mean, with a tiny little bolt, I think maybe it'll kind of just clack him right in the neck, and he's like,
You broke his trachea.
I think I might have.
You got one
I have
with your sling.
I have an anatomy book, and that's his trachea. Spot on.
Do
Right
we
on
all
the
have
nosy.
one? I mean, enough of this. We should just keep. What's that with the bag?
And
I
so
will-
Yeah.
At
So
the end of combat,
the
yes,
guy in the bag is struggling because the bag's moving.
Ew.
I will
Alright.
use prestidigitation to make it blow up like a balloon, and then poof off of his head with a wind.
Guess you don't get to pull it off. Maybe you should back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because as soon as you do that, a bunch of rats pop out
Of his face?
out of the bag.
Uh,
It was a bag of
Ew.
rats.
I thought it was a man with a bag over his head. Ew.
It was a man with a bag of rats over his
They
head.
put rats in the bag because they like bite you.
That's horrible.
So,
Yes.
we'll say in initiative that was your turn, unless there's more you want to do, Milo. Because then
Shit.
it's going to go
I
back. We're going to go
That-
to.
I thought that was the end of combat. Nope. I don't have anything I can do. That
Well,
sucks.
Their dex is 11, which means that Kumo will still get to go first. So, Kumo, you got a chance. Those rats are right about at your feet anyway. They're trying to scurry up to you.
okay.
It's a swarm of them.
The normal. I mean, I imagine trying to attack 30.
Well, don't count the rats in the picture. That's just the best picture I could find.
It's a whack-a-mole.
Okay,
it's like
so
a,
just
it's like a rat
treat it as it's
king.
one.
I
Yeah,
don't
think of a
even-
rat king, like a big clump of rats.
Yeah, you
Their,
don't
their
have to-
tails are all tangled up with shit and mud.
which is nice. Ew.
They're nasty.
Okay. Let's say I try to take a swipe at him with my quarterstaff before eventually
Yeah.
running off.
You're swinging your staff around, poking. Boop, boop, boop.
Swing wide.
So,
Swing
18.
wide.
18
On,
hits.
18 on the hit dice, and then 8.
Oh,
That is
jeez.
a 12 damage.
Well, that's good.
Nice. You're like Saruman,
So
just like cutting through
you
fields of men.
you were able to kill about half the rats in the bag.
Okay, I killed about half the rats.
Whomp whomp.
I guess I can try to
What's the bonus?
punch a
Oh,
few
I-
of them with
yeah.
arm strength.
Punch that rat in the face.
Oh, I'm rolling really well. Okay, so that's 22 on the hit dice. 22. I'm okay. Good thing I hit. And then 7 damage.
7.
All right. It is now your turn, Kita.
So, did you mind if I ask? So, what's the state of these guys at this point?
It's still about half. Still about half.
Really?
It's a lot of rats, and they're hard to get your angle, and you're able to kill a few, but they're so fast, they're moving around in the mud, you can't tell them the difference between the mud and a rat. Just big old chunks.
I'm going to. I don't think I'd see like you. I kind of made a little person with spells that would make sense to her. So it's like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna try speak with animals.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
cast
That's
a
great.
spell.
If you have that spell and you got a spell slot, go for it.
I sure do. So let's see. I'm not even sure if you roll. You gain the ability to comprehend knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at a minimum, beasts can give you information by merely blah blah blah. You might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor, but there's nothing about like rolling or anything.
Yeah, that's a vague spell. I've seen people try to use this in combat, and typically when monsters or animals are already like fighting, their instinct is like we're eating, you know.
Mhm.
But it's up to you and how you cast it and how the DM reacts.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to step in the middle and squat down with my hands out and be all uber hippie and just, hey, rats, it's okay. It's, I've walked in the wilderness for a while. Ooh,
So
do you want to chat?
you have two options. One, you can roll a d20, or two, you can play Ben. It's just the two of us on your guitar.
Play what on the guitar?
The song Ben. It's just the two of us. Nobody's seen the movie Ben. Okay.
No.
Roll a d20.
Well, I guess I'll roll.
Roll a d20.
Michael Jackson was able to sing to the rats.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen.
What you get?
I got a 1.
Oh, definitely the rats are ignoring the shit out of you. The rats are offended that you have not seen the movie Ben with Michael Jackson.
Okay, so for a
I remember that.
bonus action, I'm gonna do prestidigitation.
Is prestidigitation a action
It's
or
a
a bonus
cantrip.
action?
It's a cantrip?
But I do believe it is an action.
Yeah.
Was your
like
other one an action?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It is one
Yep.
action.
It is
I
one
see
action.
where you read it now.
That's
I
why.
didn't-
Go ahead,
Should
I'm
be a
sorry.
Nazi.
That's why I like starting at the lower levels, because you kind of get an idea of how to use your spells. Because I mean, it gets a little bit.
No, it
unwieldy
helps
when
out
you're
a
at 9,
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 9 was a bad idea. So, okay, for bonus action, this is what I am going to do. I am going to do Bardic Inspiration on... Bardic Inspiration on Kumo.
What does that do?
Gives you this.
For
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
You can add that to an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw. So when you roll a d20, one time every turn.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna go, oh god, please don't bite me!
Well, they're already on Kumo, so we're gonna go ahead and follow through with that.
Listen.
Is it the rat's turn?
Yeah, I'm rolling. Natural 20.
Oh!
Okay.
So you're gonna take 7 piercing damage. Their teeth just cut into you. They bite into you. 7 points of piercing damage.
think you might have to take a potion.
Yeah, I'm staggering pretty heavy right now.
Yeah, he's already.
Well, it's now Milo's turn.
Milo creates this somatic symbol in the air with his wand, and then before the rats appears an image of a cat, a huge orange tabby cat from Mice and Mystics with big hair sticking straight up in the air, and it goes meow, makes that sound. I'm gonna try and intimidate them to run in fear of the kitty. I roll a
I'm
14.
scared of the kitty.
It's a 14.
Unfortunately, one of their conditioned immunities is frightened.
Well,
Good try, Milo.
shit. Oh, good. Oh, good. The rats are built to deflect everything about. That's why the internet says don't be an illusionist wizard. Okay,
You got this.
Just
That's
with
it,
rats.
that's all.
Just with rats.
that's all I got. That's all I had. It's cost an action to do it.
It's
Can
back to-
I give him an inspiration to do something different?
No, it's all right. Don't worry.
Just do a reroll.
Kumo will do it.
Yeah, Kuma will
All right.
finish it.
Yeah, probably. I think
My
it might
turn?
be your
That's
turn.
a lot of pressure. Yeah, it is his turn. Maybe what if he
Yeah.
Okay.
doesn't do it?
Okay, so right now I'm just in the middle, just being fucked
Swarmed
up by
rats.
these
They're climbing
rats.
up your
Okay.
legs. They're getting in your
You can
skirt.
have to
If you're
fight
wearing
them.
a skirt, I don't know.
Okay. Let's say I attempt to shake them off real quick and run back to the entrance, which is how far did you say? Maybe how many feet from the rats?
You're probably the entrance is probably about 20 feet.
20 feet.
Or
Okay.
Maybe 15
Yeah.
feet, 50 feet, somewhere around that. Yeah.
Actually, I'm just gonna stay right in the middle and just with a blunt force trauma.
Yeah, you're there, smacking away at them.
Let's do it. 28 on the on the hit. Does that hit? Okay. And then 9 damage.
Okay.
And then-
How are they doing at this point?
They're
Do you wanna
they're
use-
still crawling.
Do you want to use your bonus
Yeah,
action?
I'll have to use my bonus unarmed strike action.
Then she also gave you that extra that inspiration, so you could add to the damage if you wanted to.
And that's both with the original quarterstaff one and the unarmed?
You can add that to, because he's using it to like the attack roll, but on the bardic inspiration it says
Can use it with a damage roll.
ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. So do you use it with like
Oh, I guess-
D20?
Yeah, I guess you can't use it with the damage. Yeah, just the D20. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, 19 on the
19
hit
hits.
dice. Okay, and damage for 8 damage.
These rats are just they're so hard to get a handle on. There's so many so fast.
Oh my god. I think it's my
Can I turn? Can I run out from the center of them, or are they just sort of on me at this point?
If you move, they'll get an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay, no move. I will
You're
stay
up.
there and
You're up,
continue to defend.
Kitta.
Oh crap. So they can't be frightened, obviously. That's not working.
They're harder than any of the other things you fought this game.
Yeah, what is happening?
Rats, go figure.
Yeah. I'm going to run up and I'm gonna try and sneak up and attack some rats, I guess.
All right. You just come up there and start swatting at it.
Pretty much.
With what?
With my dagger.
That's delicate.
Look out. Oh, girl. 23.
No, that hits.
2, 5.
All right.
And then that's pretty much it. I might try and hide or something. No, that's all I can pretty much do.
All right. The rats are going to go ahead and attack Kumo.
Don't do another critical hit. Come on.
You think this would be impossible, right? Yeah.
You're gonna go down, but we're gonna have to rescue you.
9.
No.
Okay, that is not a hit.
Okay, so you've whittled them down to where they're unable to hit you. It is your turn, Milo.
Okay. He swishes his wand around and he screams out the words, "Fear Bolton!" And oh shit. This really sucks, man. It's fucking 7 to hit.
7 will not hit unless you.
I'll give you my inspiration.
There you go. Yeah, like get rid of these rats.
I'll use mine. Actually, I have one.
Okay.
I'll do it. Let's just get this done. It's whatever. Okay, that is 17 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
All right, and it's 8 damage of fire. Firebolt shoots out of my wand.
How do you want it
into
to look, man?
He goes, I'm tired of these motherfucking rats in this motherfucking dungeon. I even used the F word. And I shoot a firebolt right in the middle of these things. And like this explosion of fire and rats go flying everywhere. And they're done.
Can I have singed eyebrows?
I use prestidigitation to wash my own out. Sorry about the party language, but they were really getting on my nerves, and it seems like the only way to take care of enemies is just set them on fire.
It works. It's really working
Stop
for you.
Stop trying to trick them. Stop trying to, impress them with my images. Just burn them.
I happen to like your images.
Thank you. And I make a little heart appear in the air.
Kuma, how are you feeling? You look a little bit
doing awful.
So you see the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I feel like I'm 1 second away from just collapsing on the ground. I am doing awfully right now.
Speaking of that, there's a guy on the ground who's he's kind of struggling to get back up to his feet, and he's covered in mud. Who are you?
What are
Who are you?
I am Milo Bowen, Master Wizard. Sparks shoot out of my.
I'm Kita. I love music and words.
I am Kumo Morimoto. Where is? Do you know of somebody called the Night Lord? Is he here? Have you seen him?
I am the Night Lord, or I was known as the Night Lord. My name is Ralavaz.
You're the guy we're looking for.
I put handcuffs on him.
He's already handcuffed up.
Doesn't matter. I put my handcuffs on
You
him.
put double handcuffs on.
Ha! Caught you.
Why did you have a bag of rats on you?
They were torturing me. I came here when I was released from prison. While in prison, I found the goddess, and I turned myself to a religion, and I'm trying to bend my ways. I'm here to rescue my brother, Gurdrin. I fear he's survived the barn burning and has taken up the mantle as the Night Lord now.
Was he upstairs?
I know not where he is. I came here to talk to him, and instead he's so far gone. I just wanted him to see the error of our ways so we can repent and make amends for our crimes.
He's not a card player, is he?
Last I saw, he was wearing a gold mask to cover the scars from the burning.
Woo! Good, because I set everyone else in here on fire.
What's downstairs? Do you know?
That's the old throne room. He's probably in there.
Oh boy.
I want to help save him.
Well, come on with us then. I'll take these off of you. Take my handcuffs off of him.
Okay. You undo his rope.
Yes, I'll use prestidigitation to do that.
Wait, before we do that, can I? If he's fooling us.
What's that?
Sure.
You think the whole rats over the face was just?
Yeah, he's chewed up pretty bad in the face. It looks like he's been taking quite the beating the last few days.
All right,
If you
fine.
recall, he got out of prison a little while back.
Yes.
If he's lying to us, then that's a really good devotion to. I mean, I'm sorry. I might want to lie to some people sometimes, but I'm not going to take a bag of rats to the face to make it happen.
That's fair. We could. Do you have like a potion around for maybe Kumo or something? Or
I ended up using.
Took
Go
all
ahead.
my belongings. I have nothing. I'm sorry.
maybe we should do the herbalism kit again.
Yeah, what do we use before to heal the poison exactly? I forget because he.
That's a medicine.
We used my healer's kit.
Oh, yours.
And your herbalism
Herbalism
knowledge
kit. Okay.
to create a antidote, which was totally ad-libbed. There's nothing in a book about doing that or anything.
Yeah, it probably would take Les doing some form of healing spell.
Mm.
Do you have such magics?
I do. I wanted to use the thunder wave against, but I think it's just better.
Welcome to Spell Slot 101.
Spell slot management. Yep.
Yep. Considering only you got to do what you got to do. So yes,
None of us are ever smart enough to bring a cleric. Even then, clerics can't really do a lot either. So
1d8 plus 3. Oh, 5. I mean, we'll take it.
Well, I get 5 HP.
Yep.
Thank you.
Hope you like my songs a little more now. Okay. So I guess we should go down then, huh?
Well, it's more like you're going to go back up the stairs to that giant room, and you're going to go through that doorway to this room.
There it is.
The door.
So you get to the door, and
Kumo, since you're not feeling so well, do you want us to go first?
Yes, please, if you wouldn't mind. I'll just hang back.
I'll put myself in harm's way, and then if I get into any trouble, maybe you can just jump out of the shadows and punch him in the face for me.
I'll be right behind you, Milo.
you find the door is barred when you get to it.
Oh, crap!
They obviously know you're there, so they've fortified the door.
Can we all three try to pick up a beam and ram it?
Absolutely. Make it a battle ram.
Yeah.
All right, I'll help.
Yes.
Come on, Merlin. And Merlin flies onto the back end of it to try and help.
Thanks, Merlin.
What roll are we doing? Strength? What is this?
Strength. There you go.
I got 16.
Where's my strength?
Oh my god.
Plus 4. You probably do.
I have a -1 to this stat, and I still rolled an 18.
Wow.
Plus 1?
Yeah. Plus 1.
So 14.
I was determined.
Having bonded together in the wagon and fought those bandits, visit the village, drank chocolate milk together, made your way through the thickets and the tanglewoods, past all these bandits. You guys have finally formed a team, and together the three of you use this battling ram to bust the door open, and you're able to make your way into the Lost Throne.
Can you imagine that sight?
Two hawking statues of faceless armored knights kneel in the corners of the room, facing the center of the chamber, and a well there that leads down into a shadowy depths. A stone throne sits upon a raised dais opposite the door. When you go in there, you see the gold-faced captain, who would be called the Night Lord, and he has 4 of his bandits around him, the Nightblades. And you guys, well, they know you're there. You bust the door.
I'm going to intimidate.
All right.
Go for it.
12. It's a 12.
Can we all intimidate?
If we can all try and intimidate, yeah.
I assist her by making poofs of fire burst up beside her. It's like as if she's like got pyrotechnics at a concert. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe Kumo can be behind, like waving his arms, like oh.
Like maybe you're Gene Simmons right now with your guitar, and you're like, and I'm like,
yes,
boom, sparks come flying out of there.
Well, so the captain Garden, his brother, is unfazed, but one of the Nightblades tosses his sword down. He says, This is not worth it. I've been
Jumps into the hole.
I've been made fun of. I've been peed on, and I've been pushed around all day. I'm not having it anymore. And the other band looks at me. Tasty Pete, what are you talking about? My name is Peter. Call me Peter. And he walks over the corner and he sits down Indian style. I ain't playing anymore.
That's right, Peter. You are going to be the best chef around.
Thank you.
Do you know how to make shepherd's pie?
Roll for initiative.
Just roll right over that. Oh, boy.
I feel it's a legit question.
I got 6.
Plus.
Oh, 6 plus. I got 10.
I got an 11.
11.
So we got a 6, 11.
No, we have a 10 to 11th.
Okay.
Ladies first.
Okay. Okay, so Garden, the Night Lord, is the first in initiative. He is going to take a dagger and try to throw the dagger at the doorway. Who's first in the doorway?
I think that's
Cheetah.
Milo.
Milo.
Oh, it is
Mi-
Milo.
It might be me, though. 'Cause...
We burst through the door. Oh, you tried to intimidate. I
tried to intimidate, so it might be me.
I don't know.
He's
We
rolling
kind
that.
of burst through. We burst through the door, dropped the battering ram. And she tried to intimidate with her guitar.
Yeah.
Roll, please.
Yeah, don't get a 20, please.
I got a 12.
No, I'm rolling. He rolled a
Oh, okay.
14.
Woo!
This
Oh,
dagger.
I have an armor class of a 14.
All right, so he hits you. You're gonna take 5 points slashing damage or piercing damage. But he also he has a second dagger he tosses at you.
Oh no! No!
That's a 10.
No!
A 10?
Yes.
That misses. That misses.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
So he
I
threw
thought it
two
was 10
daggers.
damage.
He has multi-attack. He threw 2 daggers at you, and
Okay.
yes.
I was like, oh god.
All right. It's up to you now, Kara. It's your turn.
Oh, jeez. I'm going to take my sling. I think it's gonna have to be up close, maybe. I think I'm gonna have to just run after the guy and attack him with the dagger.
Sling. You got the range, right?
I do have the range, yeah. And it is the same. Yeah, I'm gonna do a sling and try and hit him. Oh, that's a 12.
You were aiming for the bandit captain or just a regular bandit? I'm sorry.
Well, I guess just a regular bandit.
All right, then that will hit.
Yeah. Good thing. Ooh, 7.
All right.
And then for bonus action, I am going to Bardic Inspiration on Kumo.
All right.
Did you already do that with Kumo before? He's already got one.
It says it's for 10 minutes, so I don't know if, like, it's still lasting or not.
Didn't he use it with the rats?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Wait,
I wanted to make sure that you saved it in case you didn't need to.
Is it added to only one roll?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Just double checking. I wanted you to have it in case you needed it.
Thank you. And then I think
I still have one.
Oh, nice.
Uh huh.
I think next is Milo, right?
I think maybe next
Yes.
time.
Yep.
Go Milo!
We tried to make you surrender already, Gold Mask. Now I must exert my power on you. Pew, pew, pew! And I shoot another second level spell of magic missile at this guy.
Which one?
At
the main guy or?
The main guy. The Gold Mask motherfucker.
Okay.
All right, that's going to be 3, 2, 6. 3, 2, so 5. 3, 2, 6, 4. So 3,
11,
5,
15.
Yeah.
15 points of damage.
Dang.
All right.
All bolts right into him. Choo-choo-choo.
They all hit him in the chest. Boom, boom, boom.
Who's this?
That's the head bad guy.
But did he attack the main guy? Ooh.
And as a bonus action, I waft my owl away into a plane of non-existence, so that he's safe.
Bye.
Okay.
Merlin disappears in a poof of feathers. Poof.
Yeah,
that was really weird, right?
So cute.
Okay. My turn, right?
Well, the bandits
Yep.
are going
Oh, no.
next. You rolled
okay.
less than 11, right? Yeah.
I did. I rolled a 10.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead. We have 3 bandits. They got their crossbows out.
Oh boy.
One's going to go after Milo.
We're in trouble.
We are in trouble, boys.
Yes, we
And
are.
girls.
That's 13.
To Milo?
Yeah.
No. Oh, yes. Yes, it does hit. Yes. Sorry, I was looking at my HP.
That's going to be 5 piercing damage.
Oof.
Okay.
One's going to go ahead and shoot at Kita.
I think we should have bought some potions.
I think I should have cast this thing here, but everything's an action.
7 at you, Kita.
Oh my!
That's a miss, right?
Yeah.
Oh thank gosh. Yeah, that's a miss.
And then we're going to go ahead and go after Kumo. That's
All right.
14.
That is a miss as well.
So they all miss. It is now your turn, Kumo.
God, these guys suck. All right. How far is the?
The head hunter?
Yeah. Well, I guess how far is everybody away from where we are? Are they all within like 20?
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, they're all just kind of right there by those statues and that throne. They're on that side of the room.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess I'll go up and try to whack one of the 2 sort of henchmen.
Yeah, one of them's really wounded, and I'll put you like next to him and the other one where you can kind of get the double attack if you'd like.
So I might want to attack the one that's relatively fine and then hit the other one with strike.
Yeah,
If
sounds good.
that's-
Yeah,
that works. Okay, cool.
You just
I
hop
approach
over
the guy.
You hop over the hole. Whoop.
I do acrobatically as I am.
That's thinking like a warrior.
Ooh, I may want to add this one right. 15.
15 hits.
Sweet. And then 10 damage.
Oh man, yeah. How's that look?
Oh God, that guy's
It's,
okay.
it's a straight up kill. You just hopped over there and just.
Yeah, so I sort of Matrix style run along. So this guy's on the right side of the building. I just want to make sure.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, he's on the right. So I'll run off and run along the right side of the wall, and I jump off the wall, hit him with my what is it? Yeah, quarterstaff, and he just falls right into that well, and you hear him just screaming down into the depths of whatever the hell that leads to. And then
Scream.
yeah, exactly.
Use your key. This
And
is
so
the big fight.
the other guy kind of was loading his crossbow, the one that's wounded, and he's looking up at you. He's got blood coming out of his mouth.
Okay. Okay, I will do just the unarmed strike on this guy.
Okay.
I jump over the well. This guy trying to. Let's see. This is It's a 14.
14 hits.
14 hit. Oh, cool. Come on. 6 damage.
How's that look?
Let's give this guy solidarity with his friend. I'll acrobatically run around him, whack him with my staff, and he also goes in the whole depths,
All right,
and you
clean
kind
it
of
up
hear them
after
meet
yourself.
at some length. Yeah, there you go. You're like, oh, hey.
Pete says, I think I made the right decision. Peter's like, I think I made the right call.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That was it, I think, right?
Yeah, I can't really run too far away to where he wouldn't get me with whatever he's got anyway. So yeah, I think I'm pretty good.
Okay. You kind of out of the corner of your eye, you see Garden's pet, Heartspire, pop out of the corner. He was hiding in the corner. No one noticed him with his stealth, and he flies in on you, Kumo.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on, Michael. Looks like that's going to be...
It's going to hit.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
That's
So-
barely a hit, yeah. When does reaction feel like?
It's when like someone's moving away from you.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you have something that like if I think Chad's character had one of those where someone misses a hit on him, he can make a reaction hit back or something like that.
He's got like an opportunity attack, but that's a basic thing, right?
That's if someone moves away from you.
Yeah.
So this Strig attaches itself to your neck, and he sticks his piercers in you, and he's sucking 5 points of blood out of you right now.
Ew.
5
Ew, ew, ew.
blood. Ooh,
So
that one.
So he's attached to you right now.
Yeah. Okay, and he's gonna continue. Okay.
And
Well.
he's going to continue to drink your blood. Yes.
All right. I'm already not doing super well and struggling to stand even.
It is your turn. Oh, it's the main guy's turn. So he's going to go ahead. Well, actually, his brother's going to pop out the corner. He's going to say, Garden, stop, stop. And he's going to just hesitate, Garden, just enough that he pulls back his attack. It's your turn, Kara.
All
Or
right.
Kitta, I'm sorry, Kitta.
That's okay. I'm going to try and. Can I run up and try and grab the thing on Kumo's like neck, try and like pull it off and like stab it?
Sure, you can try to pull it off, but that would probably be your action. You won't be able to stab it. Now, if you want to run up there and just stab it, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, maybe I'll try that.
Okay.
All right. Come on, little dagger. Ooh, 17.
That will hit. So you run up there and you're hopping up to stab it. And he's like, "Whoa, watch out with that blade! It's my throat."
5.
How do you want that to look?
I want.
They only have 2 hit points.
Okay, good. I want
Sweet.
it to like. I just want the blood to just burst all over Kumo, like comedically.
His own blood.
Yeah.
Ow!
And then it kind of like shrivels and falls off.
Yeah.
And oh, that's an action. So bonus action.
But you can see that this has upset Garden because that was his pet, his favorite Strig.
Ooh. Well, nothing.
That
I
was
can
his
do
favorite
about
Striga.
that. I guess I'm sorry.
You got anything else?
I can't really do anything bonusy.
Then you're
Yeah.
there. It's your turn, Milo.
Milo, like really cockily, like puts his wand behind his back, goes pew pew pew, shoots 3 more lasers at the boss man here,
Okay.
starting with 5 damage. One hits him for 4 damage, and 2 damage.
11 damage total. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Pew pew pew.
Okay.
And then he's gonna retreat backwards and try and hide behind the door that he's gonna stand just back at the entrance of the room. I'm not hiding because I can't hide, but I'm because that's would take an action or a bonus action.
Yeah.
But he's just retreating into the doorway of the room, like haha. Woo.
So the bandit sees Kitta. She had gone to help Kumo. So the bandit's coming over there with his scimitar out. He's going to go ahead and attack you with his sword.
Okay. Roll low.
An 8.
That will not
So,
hit.
He just can't go. You're too small. And he's like, whoa. It is now your turn, Kumo.
All right.
So
I'm
you-
gonna try to.
To set you
Go
up,
ahead.
sorry. Right
Sure.
by the throne is the gold-faced boss monster, and there's
Yep.
one to about 10 feet next to him is the last standing bandit.
Oh, there's another bandit.
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah,
get
he's
that
up.
guy.
He's up and about.
Use your Fury of Blows. It lets you do like 2 after you take an attack. Spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes.
It's
Yeah,
after
it all depends on who
normal
you're
attack.
attacking, yeah.
Right. Go beat the crap out of that guy.
Main guy, probably.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna run up to the Night Lord,
All right.
and with my quarterstaff in hand, try to give him a good old whacking.
Whacking.
18 on the hit.
That hits.
Damage is 8
Oh,
Okay.
on that guy. And let's see, for bonus action, let's do Flurry of Blows. I can
yeah.
spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes.
Nice.
Now let me make sure I select the key point.
Whatever, deal with it later.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so the first unarmed strike will be 14.
14 will not hit.
Okay.
Inspiration!
She said
it.
in.
Okay.
She said in.
That is actually 14 again. So
Okay.
thanks for that.
Try the other one, because you get 2 hits.
Yeah. So can I then run over to the other guy and give him the unarmed strike?
If you move, you're going to give a
No, it hits
attack
the
of
same guy.
opportunity to the...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's right. Okay, so I will continue to strike
Yeah.
Mr. Night Lord. This one is definitely gonna. Okay,
23?
23. Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
And come on. Come on. And this one will be a 7 damage.
Jeez.
7 damage.
And then if I have room, obviously try to fall back some. I don't know if that's going to be able to affect much, but I feel like I'd want to get away from that. So.
Wait, do you have that, like the disengage where he won't be able to get an attack on you? Is there like is that a bonus or you've all done?
Oh, that's right. So whenever you're sort of engaging with somebody, if you try to disengage without using some sort of special ability, they have a chance to
Yep.
hit you. Okay, so I guess I'm staying.
You're standing tall.
Yep.
So he's raring up to go after you then. He's going to be next. But just out of the corner of your eye, you kind of see his brother. His brother's name is Ralavaz. He comes running in there and he's like, "Brother!" And he runs up to him and he grabs him. And so instead of being able to make his 3 melee attacks, he's only going to be able to make 1 at you.
Ooh, okay.
Oh my.
Is it an 8?
No.
Okay, that's a 2.
15.
15 does not hit.
Okay, so Ralavaz was able to just, because you guys saved him and showed him compassion, he was able to help you in this moment, and he's able to stop his brother from making 3 attacks.
Thanks! I am going to use my sling and attack the bandit that is just kind of hanging out at the moment, I guess. Yeah. 22.
22 hits.
Yeah. Okay. 6.
6 is good, yeah.
And I guess I think I'm just gonna run up on him. Maybe will that give him an attack of?
No.
Okay, then I'm just gonna run up on him because I think everybody else is hurting pretty bad.
So you're up in front of him. You're just kind of taking
Yep.
his attention. in.
What?
Draw an aggro.
You.
It's your turn, Milo. You have a bloody bandit, and I would say the gold-faced garden Night Lord is bloodied too. But it took a lot longer to get him bloodied.
Right.
Actually,
Guess I should've
he just got bloodied.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
I wish I had more spells.
That's not good. Let's see here. Gosh, I'm trying to determine what I should do here. Well, shit. Milo is just going to go ahead and spring back into action with his little magic missile spell. And he's going to shoot 3 bolts, starting with the henchman. Okay,
Okay. Is that a cantrip or?
it's a spell.
Oh, okay. He's okay. That's some spell economy, buddy.
And it's going to be 3 damage.
Okay. He's still standing.
Second one is 3 damage.
How do you want that to look? Because that's enough.
So he's gonna. The first 2 bolts come flying out, and they just pop the ankles of this guy, and he in the pain from having 2 lasers to each ankle, stumbles and he falls down the hole too, making the Wilhelm scream. I like when people. And then I'm gonna cast the third bolt at the of course the boss man.
Okay.
Going right for his crotch.
He's all that's left.
Oh
yeah.
no! The damn dice bounced off of one of my dice, shot up off my table and down underneath the counter. I have
Would
to
you call it a magic missile?
yeah, let me go. That was my brand new D4 too. I have to find that. Okay, let me get a different D4 out. Sorry. 3 damage to the main boss.
Okay.
I gotta figure out where that went.
In the meantime, you got no more movement or anything? That'll be Kumo's turn, right?
Yeah, that's it. Oh,
Kumo.
good.
Okay.
It's underneath my doggy.
Strike that crap.
Yeah, I guess I just gotta keep
Yeah,
smacking this guy, huh?
I think so.
I'm going
Alright.
to give you advantage because Ralavaz is kind of tussling with him, so you can have advantage on this attack.
Nice.
Alright, we're getting treated pretty well by that guy. Okay.
Yeah, we owe him.
I will once
Well,
again.
you guys treated him well. Things like that matter in this game. You do good, you should get good.
Okay, I will once again grip my quarterstaff and try to give him a.
Roll again.
Why?
Did you get advantage?
Oh, I get advantage. That's right. That's what that means. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, I guess I ain't gotta go with that. I didn't. It's like
What do we get?
an 11.
11 will not hit.
Okay, so I will, as a bonus action, do Flurry of Blows again and try to get this guy twice unarmed. So he was able to evade my staff. How about my fists? 22 on that.
That hits.
Okay. Damage will be 6 on that one. And then following up my other fist. And the hit dice on that will be 23.
Yeah, 23 hits.
Okay, damage. Come on. That will be another 6. If that's what I had last time. 6.
Yeah.
You guys are getting him there, but he's still struggling.
God dang it.
Oh, that's...
He's the boss.
He's a tough bitch.
So he's going to go ahead and swing at you, Kumo.
Of course he will.
You are
Oh
right.
no.
3 times, I'm guessing.
Come on.
Dang, he's got +5.
That's 21.
That's a hit. That's definitely a hit.
All right, so we'll roll this one. Let's see.
You're gonna just go down, and then we're gonna try and save you.
7 point slashing damage.
Yep.
Okay.
So just
So
take 7.
that puts me out.
Okay, so
Oh no!
Kumo falls down, and with his next attack, he's going to go ahead and go after. Well, his second action, he pushes his brother off of him, so he's able to push him away. He's going to try to swing at Ita,
Okay.
but he reaches around. He's just getting his dagger out. He's going to try to swing at. Seven does not hit.
Does not.
Okay. So, it is now your turn, Ita.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up on. Yeah, I mean, I guess I got to. We're just gonna run up on him and hit him with my dagger. Get the dagger going.
Medieval style.
Oh dear. Yeah, I didn't hit him. It's a 10.
No. Anybody's got any inspiration or anything?
I don't.
I think I spent mine.
I don't.
Well, and then for you know what? No. All right. I guess I gotta take it.
I have Bardic Inspiration, which is D6, but I think it has to go to my shit, doesn't it?
What is a okay?
I
Question.
can't return it back to you.
What is the Song of Rest?
That's like
Is
a
that-
long spell. I think you have to do it while we're taking a short rest. You can make us heal more.
That's what I thought. Okay, yeah. So it's literally when we're resting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I got.
Oh no.
Is your
Okay.
turn, child, Milo?
Is his brother standing right next to him?
His brother got pushed away. He's up against the wall. He pushed him off.
He's definitely next to him then. He's within 15 feet. I don't want to do that then. I don't want to set his brother on fire. I have no choice but to shoot more lasers. I'm gonna do it. Shoot lasers. Milo, he just keeps swinging that wand, magic missiling, and he like twirls it like a high school band drummer, and shoots out 3 more. This is his last spell. All right, that's 3 damage, 4 damage, and 4. So 8, 11 damage to the boss.
How do you want to do this?
Yes.
Oh!
He had
So-
exactly 11. I'm sorry. Go
Gotta bring
ahead.
him back alive, though, right?
The 3 bolts shoot out. He goes, bam! And he just totally hits him in the hand, just totally like breaking bones and singeing skin. He takes out his left hand, boom, hits him in the right hand, and then he totally, his 3rd shot goes right into his crotch.
Ralavaz reaches out. Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
Oh! And he fucking, his knees buckle, and he falls. His hands are useless. He's been shot in the crotch, and he falls straight forward, and his little golden mask hits the stone as he's groaning in pain.
Did you kill him? Or you don't kill him?
No, it's not. It's non-lethal. I didn't hit him in any
All right.
vitals. It's all painful shit. He can't. I can't imagine him fighting with no hands and no dick.
Yeah. Well, Ralavaz is elated.
But he can still walk.
He's upset. You know. Thank you.
Well, I'm sorry. I had to put him down. I don't think you're gonna have any nephews, but he's not gonna be fighting anymore.
We're gonna have to help Kumo.
I've got a healer's kit which I will use on Kumo. I'll expend 1 use of it, and I'll try to get his so he doesn't have to make saving throws of dying.
Tasty Peter asks if there's anything he can do to help.
Can you whip up a good brew for our friend here?
Sure, I can cook. I can cook with the best of them.
Well, get you a pot going, and let's make some good stew, huh? How about that shepherd's pie?
I don't know how to make it. I'm not a good chef. They call me Tasty. It's ironic.
Just whip something up, and we'll work together on it. So let's take the next hour.
Well, before that, you notice, of course, Gardner is on the ground in pain, and all his thugs are dead. But
we could put handcuffs on him.
yes, you see his sword is on the ground. It's a scimitar. It's extra shiny.
I can examine that while we're doing our stuff and tell you about it.
And Ralavaz goes, "Oh, that's night color. It's a silver sword with a draconic pommel with a line of black oxy along the fuller of the blade.
That is an impressive-looking sword.
That's a magical sword. It can cast darkness once a day. Good till the next dawn.
Wow.
It's a short sword, though.
Yeah. Oh, scimitar, right?
Well, it's a short sword. I was going
Okay,
off of the
sure.
bandit captain's stats. He carries scimitar, but it is a short sword called
Short
Nightcaller.
sword.
+1 short sword, Nightcaller. Can cast
That's
darkness.
shiny.
Yeah, it's a +1. So if anybody uses a short sword, that's a good one.
Milo, do you use one?
I don't use swords.
I can
I
use
wish I
it.
could. I'm not strong enough.
I'm just big enough to use a short sword.
You can have it.
Thanks.
I take
Hold
my,
it and like,
I-
whoa.
I take my 10-foot pole and I poke the bandit captain. And I go, "You're not going to be any more trouble, right?"
He does not respond.
Put the handcuffs on him, boys. So we put handcuffs on him, and I take an hour to work with Tasty Pete to make this like ridiculously disgusting stew. But I use prestidigitation on it to make it taste good.
Is Kumo up now or?
He will regain
Oh,
one hit point after an hour. Yes, so he'll be able to get up and walk about.
So if they had not saved you, you would have to make saving rolls. You make 3 of them. You have to do a 10 plus to succeed. You have to have at least 3 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So lucky for you, they were able to end the combat. But you had done so much damage on that guy. It was a close one.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was rough.
So you guys are gonna finish up, head back to town with your prisoners, turn them in to
Yes.
the sheriff.
Yes.
She's surprised that you brought him in alive, and you know, she is upset at Ralavaz because he did kill her brother, but she also heard your story about how he aided you guys in combat and was trying to redeem himself, and all he wants to do is try to help redeem his brother, and he's, you know, of course he's willing to let his brother go to jail because his brother's done some criminal activities, but he wants to stay there and help rehabilitate him. Tasty Peter is going to get a job at the Evershade Tavern and hopefully learn to cook there, thanks to y'all's generosity. And she pays you all 100 gold pieces each.
Woo!
I will say to Tasty Pete when I bid him farewell, I'll say, "Remember, it's the more butter you add to stuff, just makes it all taste better. Just use that."
And Sheriff...
You know he's not wrong.
Sheriff Ruth Willowsprone says, "It's good to have some heroes around here. It's been a long time. I hope you stick around to maybe help us out in some other areas."
Well, I'd
you know.
really like to have a good look-see at that clandestine... fuck, what is the name of that thing?
The hand thing.
The
Clydo.
palm.
The
The Clydesdale palm. I can't say the
Chrysler
name.
bomb.
The Chrysler palm.
So, unless there's anything else you guys would like to do, you would all level up to level 3. You get 100
Woo!
gold.
Holy
Hooray! All right, cool.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Milo and his new friends learned the value of mercy and compassion. Also, they would always remember that sometimes you just have to urinate on something to make the pathway before you open. Ralavaz and his brother Gardrin would go on to remember the mercy they were shown from that day forward. And they turned a new leaf in their lives and would never again be the scourge of the countryside. Our adventurers would go on to have more adventures in Whitesparrow, but that is a tale for another time. It is here I will bid you good evening, traveler, until our next story.